Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going?
What up?
Oh my goodness. So we are live with Mr. Weighted Dice. Episode 3. This time it's called Cults, Crimes, and Cooper Conundrums. Going on this episode, we are basically we have the party stuck in Theron trying to solve a murder. Trying to free a man's and figure out what's going on with his stuff. What is that? What is this box here? I need to fix you. Oh, I know what you are. Weep. I fixed it. There we go. Anyways. Yeah, so when we last left the party, they had just met the judges. They were tasked with figuring out whether or not this orc, this Graal Unkalarish, actually committed this heinous murder. They got a little bit of help from Jansen, a resident magister, in the sense of
A little
bit of help.
Yeah,
Point in the right
you
direction.
just saved our lives.
Did everything.
He did a little saving, but let's get started, shall we? So you guys were at the inn. Jansen just ran off in a cloud of smoke, literally, because his smoke bomb wasn't working. What do you guys want to do first? You guys pretty much have the whole town to yourselves. Glib, of course, is not here today in person, so he will be represented by this gnome image, and he is actually going to be running off with that obsidian back to Master Wade in an attempt to make a special item.
All right. Well, should we go what do we need to investigate? We need to go check out the scene of the crime, I guess.
That's up to you dudes.
Before we
he
do
pointed
that,
you to the Cooper down near the gutter, close to the southern gate.
Okay.
before we do that, I think maybe we should take care of some housekeeping. Where did that chest of gold go? Because I think we need to go ahead and divide that up.
We know what happened to that chest of gold.
You
know?
You all remember that it was put into Nox's bag of holding.
Yeah.
After she very deftly opened it up for you.
That was a sneak roll, so they technically do know.
You were all face to face. They asked
Yeah.
you to open this up.
Yeah,
I would have
You
my
can't
hand on your
sneak.
shoulder.
I did
and I was
see-
You
looking
can't
at it.
sneak with someone 5 feet in front of you. That's exactly.
I did
you can't
see you
me.
open it.
You can't see me.
I will acknowledge that Roman did not see you put it in your bag, which is why I'm asking
Exactly.
about it now. I would like to know what happened to it because I'd like my cut of that.
Oh, Nox has it.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
I
you go.
spit out my coffee.
Please.
Dude, I had my hand on your shoulder and I was helping you roll a sleeve or something. I'm looking at what you're doing. Nox has it.
So
Thanks.
would you like to go ahead and divide that
I'm
up
just gonna-
now before we lose
I'm
track
just
of it?
gonna give Mordos a... Seriously, dude. I know you're a monk and everything, but you have to,
What?
tell everybody
So-
my business.
Shall we just divide it 4 ways? It was 6,000 gold, right?
Let me double check here.
Nox,
I feel
you can
like I
have
should
my
get
share.
it.
It was 6,000 gold piece
For
gold
selling out.
in assorted coins.
I'm gonna give you the gold, but I'm keeping the diamond.
The diamond was worth 1,000 gold, which
There's only one diamond?
There's only one diamond.
Okay, yeah,
It
you
was,
can keep
it
it.
was sort of stuck at the bottom. It's rather large. You know that diamonds, usually when they're about the size of a diamond ring piece, they'll normally run you back about maybe 100 gold pieces. This one's a big old boy.
Okay. Appropriate.
old
Would I... So, I'm going to break
We each
character
get 15
as if I'm ever
You
in
can
character.
just ask me questions.
Well, would Roman know that this is of an appropriate size for a resurrection spell?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So,
Being an arcane spellcaster, you're aware that diamonds are used as magical reagents.
okay.
Pretty famous.
So I can
for
tell that it's a
resurrection.
large enough one. Okay,
You-
so
you wouldn't
you
be
can
able
hold
use
on to
it,
the diamond, Nox.
but a higher level
Well, I was
spellcaster
holding
would.
on to the diamond.
No, I'm fine with that.
No,
I
I'm
would
just
just
saying.
ask that,
We get
that can be used for a
1,500
resurrection spell. So should the need arise,
I mean,
let's make our advanced
so-
medical directives now.
So
Please use it to bring
Glib
me
will
back.
happily take his cut of 1,500, and then he's gonna book it.
He's just gonna
Okay.
run.
He's got
Morty,
some work
do you
to
want
do.
me to hold on to your gold?
Oh, okay, yeah. Did you ask me that? Yes.
So then
Is
Nox
there any other
add
Morty?
3,000 to your inventory, and then Roman you get 1,500 as well.
3,000.
So just double that.
I'm
Knocks
so
it out.
poor right now.
No, you're not.
How about? Okay, back on track here.
Yeah. Okay. So now that that's
Is-
taken care of.
Yeah.
Yes, I think
Uh,
we should definitely go check out the crime scene.
Should
Wait,
we
I'm
maybe
sorry.
go ask Grawl because he is adamant on his innocence? Maybe should we ask him like, is there any proof that hasn't been found yet that would, you know? make
Never mind,
you-
I found it.
I agree with that. And
He-
Knox, did you have something to say?
Never mind, I found it.
You got it.
Okay.
I got
You guys want to go talk to Grawl?
Yes,
can
I
do
think that's a good place to start.
Okay, so you guys make your way over to the gallows, and you realize that he is no longer being strung up, which is pretty par for the course. If no one's being hanged, they're not going to leave a dude on a rope. But almost pretty adjacent in the town square, you can actually see that he's currently in the stockades.
Okay.
He's just sort of hanging out. No one's really picking on him because he's still a half orc. And
right.
he's not like a bad. No one's really
Can
thought
he
him as a
move?
bad dude in the past. But you know, they're
He's like in the stocks with
yeah.
the.
He's straight up in the
Okay.
stocks, sort of hanging out.
Can he move?
No, he's locked in.
Do we know if this is typical? Like he has
This
to
is
stay
pretty
there?
typical for someone awaiting judgment. You can see
Okay,
that
so-
that there's a couple other people. Roman, you know that was like just regular pickpockets.
Okay. So, do you want to do the talking?
Yeah, I'll walk
Oh,
up
yeah,
and I'll be
let's
like,
move.
Grawl, how you doing, buddy?
Water.
Do I have water on me? Do I have
You
water?
should.
You should have water on you.
Okay, I want to give him some of my water.
Okay.
Like here.
He takes a big drink. He drinks about half of whatever is in your water holster.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So we saw what happened. Obviously, I mean, you were there, and you seem very sincere when you say that you're innocent.
Because I am.
Can I do an insight check just to see if he's kind of hiding something?
Sure. Go and roll insight.
I will do that. Insight, where you at? There we are.
May I assist or do the same?
You can also roll an insight check.
Okay.
That's my boy.
Wow. So, Mordos, you don't exactly know if he's telling the truth or not. You're kind of on the fence about it. You're like, most guilty people say they're innocent on like the first day.
Okay.
Roman, you can definitely tell that just by looking at his eyes that he believes himself to be 100% innocent.
Okay.
Okay.
And like I know Roman is a people person, so I'm like I didn't really know what was going on, so I'm kind of look at him just for like maybe like for a nod or something. Like, hey, is he actually telling the truth?
I will give such an indication, as
Give the nod.
slight as it might be. So I
Okay.
don't really tip my hand to Grawl. I
Okay.
mean, I believe him,
Yeah.
but I don't want him to know that. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't want you
I
to
don't-
know that
I-
I know that you know that I know.
that you're innocent. Yeah. But you didn't kill the guy.
Yeah.
I could be
Okay.
a
I'll know.
people
Like I'll see you nod. Be like, okay, I can trust this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, okay, well we really do like think you're sincere. We believe you and we want to help.
Thank
Is
you.
there anywhere we need to look, or is there anything that you can tell us that'll help us prove your innocence?
All I know is that the Silverfoots were dead by morning. I mean, I wish them no ill will. I'm not a man filled with malice, and God.
Is there anyone that you know close to you, or maybe not close to you, that has ill intentions for you, that wants to see you harmed?
I'm a cooper. I make barrels for a living.
Is there another barrel maker in the city?
Not in the gutter. I'm the only one. No one else has the strength for it.
So you think our best bet, because you want to survive and we want to help you, do you think our best bet is to go investigate, the Silverfoot's house, like the
I'd say
crime
that's
scene?
a good place to start. I'm no detective.
All right, well, thanks for nothing.
Why do
Okay,
do you think
great.
everyone assumes that you did this?
Such a people person.
The guards picked me up and put me in the
Literally.
stocks.
Okay.
But they gave you no explanation for why they thought you did
I'm
this?
gutter trash. I don't deserve an explanation.
Well, so were the victims, and why do the guards even care after all of this time?
I don't know. Your guess
You
is
didn't
as good as
overhear
mine.
anything? Okay. I would like to make a perception check
Sure.
to look around very surreptitiously to see if anyone is watching us or taking special note that we're talking to him.
You see a couple guards sort of see you talking to him, which isn't too weird. You guys were officially tasked with figuring it out. Mm-hmm. So they notice and they just keep walking. No one really stops and like goes, "Oh my goodness!" It's just more like, okay, they're doing what they were told.
Okay. So I don't notice if anybody of that's trying to blend in is kind of watching us or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if a 17's high enough for that.
No. I mean, it nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Okay.
So I'll
do you live near the Silverfoots?
I live down the road, maybe, I don't know, a
Like,
few
or do
minutes.
I already know that? Do I even
No,
have to ask him that?
You barely know of this guy. You know he is the Gutter Cooper, but beyond that, he stays pretty low. I mean, you don't really know. a
Did
whole
Gale
lot about
freeze?
him. What? No.
Did everybody freeze?
there. Knox.
Oh, I froze.
Okay. Weird.
Did you guys see Eva?
No, I don't. There she is.
Oh, she's
Okay.
back. You refreshed.
You guys
didn't
all
you?
froze,
Okay,
and I was like, oh.
and then... Okay, are we all back now?
I think we're all back,
back.
now.
Okay.
Wait, did everybody
Okay.
freeze?
Break that meta.
So
I think...
uh, so Roman, you don't know a whole lot about him, but
Okay.
he definitely tells you where he lives if you want to take a look at his house.
well, I would just ask if he lived near the Silverfoots.
Maybe a couple of minutes down the
Are
road.
the silver?
Okay, so he's not like right next
elves?
door or anything like that.
Nox,
Yeah,
you
Nox.
were told that they were a family of wood elves that had
Okay.
recently moved to the town maybe a couple of years ago.
Me being a wood elf, would that give me any kind of advantage knowing stuff?
Not a whole lot. You'd have to really dig deeper. On the surface, knowing that they're wood elves doesn't give you any weird inclinations.
Okay.
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 Well, should we go investigate the Silver Feet?
It's actually silver
yeah,
foots
I guess that's...
when it's
I
a
know.
name.
I was just pluralizing.
So, I mean-
yeah.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
Well, the Proudfoots... call
No
themselves-
relation.
Anyway.
No relation to the Proudfoots.
Okay, yes, let's go check out the house.
Okay.
So you guys head towards.
Are we heading south?
You are heading south. You are headed
Okay.
towards the gutter, which is in the southernmost part of the city, near the southern gate. Now, you guys do actually see a little bit more commotion in the gutter, a lot more than usual. One thing that sort of peeks out to you is that there seems to be a large group of people near one very modest home, and there seems to be cloth sort of strung about it along some of the lampposts in the gutter, which you pretty much assume is going to be a police tape, essentially.
Okay.
Oh. Do we have permission to be here?
You do.
The judges basically tasked us with doing
Yeah.
this. So
They
yeah.
said you wanted to be proven innocent. You do it. Prove
Okay.
to us that he's innocent. You're basically this guy's lawyer.
We're playing Matlock.
Are there
Okay.
any are there any guards outside the rope?
There are definitely guards keeping people from going inside.
Okay.
Do I know them?
I'm gonna-
There you do see that there is Billy, who's sort of being a good boy and keeping people at bay with
Okay.
with his brand new halberd. And then you also see Gerald, who's just sort of hanging out. You remember Gerald from your...
The guy I rescued from the sewers.
Exactly. He is
Awesome.
a tiefling guard. He appears to be wearing sort of lighter armors. You can definitely tell that he's seen some combat. He has a scar across his neck here, which he shows proudly. You can definitely tell that he believes it to be a very defining moment in his history when he got that scar.
Okay. If you guys would like to go inside, I'm going to stop and have a chat with Gerald.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna go under the rope.
Gerald
And-
pushes back. Sir, no one can go in. I'm sorry.
Gerald, it's okay. The judges asked us to investigate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gutter detective. Okay. Carry on.
What?
Mordos is being snippy today.
Gutter detective, sir.
I,
Judges.
He doesn't mess around with
Okay. And I'm just gonna like. Okay. And I'm just
Really,
gonna
let him in. I don't
push
even want to
him.
deal with him right now. Mordos, you notice
So
that.
are Gerald and I friendly at all?
Yeah. Mordos,
Okay.
you actually
I'm gonna
notice
go in with
that
Morty.
a lot of the gutter folk watch you as you go in, and they kind of keep their distance from you.
Okay,
Is it because you're a tiefling?
maybe.
Pretty
Yeah.
safe assumption.
Everyone's a little
likely.
bit racist.
You notice that they kind of treat Gerald the exact same way. They sort of keep their distance, and they know him.
I'm gonna
Right.
Glib and tell Morty, did you shower today?
I never shower.
I know.
I
I mean, is anybody flinching at the fact that we have a 7-foot koala bear with us?
He is
Barry
actually
is a sweetheart, okay?
I know, but he's a giant bear.
Barry kind of sits because he doesn't really like crowds, so he'll sort of sit off to the side.
Okay.
Can I give him some treats before I go?
Yeah, you give him a couple pieces of ration, just little bits of jerky, and he eats it up. And there's some very brave children scratching him on the chin,
You're so good, Barry.
giving him some tasty belly scratches.
You're so good, Barry.
How good of a
Right there.
smeller is Barry?
Very.
It's a very
Very good smeller.
Yes, he gets advantage on all perception checks dealing with scent.
Do you want him to be scenty?
I'm thinking maybe we can use him to like smell anything in the house that that should be there, the Silverfoot scent, and then just see if he can smell anything out of place. That's not.
Can I bring something out from?
You can definitely tell that he will not fit in that small house. Not with
Okay.
all of you in it.
Oh, it's that small.
It's,
Wow.
It's
Like
super
single
small.
room. Okay. So I would like to talk to Gerald for a minute
Sure.
and just inquire, Gerald, what do you know about this? Why are the judges accusing Grawl of doing this? And have you found anything?
Honestly, it's not great in there. It's a real travesty. We're looking at possible hate crime. I mean,
Against what else?
elves in general. And Mordos, you actually hear that as you walk in. And when you walk in, you actually see all of the elves' ears have been cut into a circular fashion to make them look human. Their chins, their pointed chins, have been chiseled down.
Holy shit!
Nox, this is the most grotesque scene you've ever seen in your entire life. I actually need you to make a Constitution check. Or
Okay.
save.
Save. Oh god.
And Roman, you're just gonna hear me from outside. Holy shit!
You're able to sort of keep back the vomit in your throat because this is, like I said, the most grotesque thing to you.
Yeah.
I'm a steely person,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And then
yeah,
Gerald
here.
will come back to you, Roman. Yeah, it's not great, man. I've never seen anything like this, not even in the gutter. And I mean, we've got thieves, we've got pickpockets, we've got armed robbery, but never something as heinous as this.
This is the first murder I've heard of, and I've been in the past year.
Yeah, we don't get murders. We get petty theft. That's it. Nobody's ballsy enough. Not even the
It's kind of hard to have any other
is
kind of
ballsy
theft when
enough.
nobody has any money.
Yeah. Well, it's normally food. But,
So
you know,
there's nothing. You found nothing. What do you have that indicates that Grawl did this?
I've heard rumblings. Frank knows the most, and he's missing. He's probably out on a job right now. But turns
He's
out
just
that he found some rather incriminating evidence in the Orc's house.
All
in
talking
the
right.
Orc's
like-
house.
We're talking about like letters. It's manifesto level shit.
Okay.
You better take a look inside. Maybe
Yeah,
you can see
I'll-
better. I gotta keep these people back.
Okay, I'll go inside and join the others.
Okay.
It's a bloodbath in here.
So what do you guys want to look for in particular?
Well, first I need to make a Constitution save because
Yeah,
I
I forgot,
imagine
you
this
are-
is going to be really gross.
Yeah. Oh, you vomit immediately.
Oh
You
god,
walk
and I
in,
was
you-
already on the edge because
in
I've been
your
moving
head,
and walking too
you were
slow.
kind of like mentally preparing. You're like, okay, all right, I could do this. This is not a big deal. Roman, you've seen blood before. You've seen it is
I'm gonna
all
look at Roman
over the
with-
place. Mordos and Nox make another Constitution save.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm not zen enough to Is that?
Okay, you're both able to save. You both sort of hold back the chain vomit that would have happened from Roman's vomiting.
So I'm
look
gonna
at Roman
Yeah, you
then
vomit
look at
and you
him.
sort of walk
be like,
back
sorry,
out
it's not-
to
it's
go
not-
finish.
this. I mean, that's bad, but it's not this. I've just been standing still too long. It's okay. I need a drink.
Are you gonna be able to keep it together?
Yeah, I mean, this is, like I said, this is bad, but
Did
It'll
the
be
silver
okay.
the Silverfoots own any pets?
No, they own no pets. But
No animals outside the house even that are always there? Well, I guess I have to look around.
yeah. So go and make an investigation check.
Sure.
Okay, so you know that there are no signs of any pets whatsoever, but you do see a family photo on the little fireplace that they had, a little makeshift fireplace.
Okay.
And it is a painted portrait of the mother, the father, and 2 children. They look like 2 boys.
how many victims were there? All 4 of them?
All 4 of them dead. And they
Can we
they
see
are
all
all
4
here.
of them? Okay.
They're still here?
The
Awesome.
guards were informed not to move the bodies.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Okay. What are you trying to perceive?
I was trying to see if there was anything that
Make
would.
an investigation check instead.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. So what specifically are you looking for?
I'm trying to see if there's anything that's blatantly out of place for a wood elf home.
Or dead wood elves?
Don't exactly know what a transport would be
Yeah.
like. You know what city folk wood elf homes would be like, but not exactly someone who's come to the city pretty new. You see a couple homages to a couple elven gods. You see, a couple plants here and there, some food in the pantry and stuff like that. Nothing really out of the ordinary from what you can tell.
Okay. And as far as we can tell, the what's been done to them is their chins have been shaved down.
To look more human, because elves have a naturally pointed
Yeah.
chin. It's not like super protruding, but it's enough just so that you'll notice.
Okay. And their ears have been sliced.
They have been entirely rounded.
Right.
It looks like someone has sheared them sloppily.
You don't see how pointy my chin and ears are, Morty? Put it together.
Looking
my
at
God.
Nox, you can definitely tell the differences.
I would.
I'm not
sorry,
bloody.
Yeah.
Is
dead.
there
You're breathing.
Is there any sign of struggle, or did it look like they just kind of just were peaceful?
Make another
and just-
investigation check for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't really find any signs of a struggle in the house, but you do see that they do have a couple lacerations on their arms, where it looks like they may have been protecting themselves from a blade.
Would I be able to discern, piggybacking off of Mordos's question, would I be able to discern
With
anything?
that, yeah, you're able to point out a couple more things to him. You can actually point out that the lacerations on the arms were merely like a surprise attempt at their life. The killing blow is definitely a stab to the heart, and it's very precise on every single one.
Did they fight back at all?
You could definitely tell that they did fight back, but it appears that there doesn't seem to be any other signs of a struggle in the house.
So they're not really big fighters, or they were taken completely by surprise.
There are some a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
What
feel
did the
like I-
Silverfoots
Something.
do? Did we find that out last time?
And
I just
you
didn't
did
write it
not
down?
find out.
Okay.
Can we investigate to maybe see what they do by what they
Can
look?
we just ask?
You can actually find out just by looking around. There is a door to the back room. That's good enough. There's a back room there where you can see that there is a tanning station. So you could definitely tell that he was a tanner.
Okay.
For those of you who are
What's
unaware,
the
a tanner
age?
is someone who basically preps hides to use to make leather goods, clothing.
Oh, I thought they ran a tanning salon.
Oh God,
That makes sense.
God, they're so bronze.
it's
They're
so bronze
so
right now.
shiny.
Bronze in death.
A little bit jealous. Look at their beautiful skin.
Sorry, I should not have made that joke. That was terrible.
Good.
Bad taste.
Good. We all went down with the ship there.
Gain a
Went
point of
down the rabbit
inspiration,
hole
Roman.
with you.
That's very sailor-like you.
So, what do we know?
Wait,
their
did you just say I got
ages?
inspiration for
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
You made a bad joke.
kidding me?
You made a bad joke at the worst time, much like a sailor would.
Okay.
Do we know their ages?
Based on what they look like, you can tell that the father looks to be about maybe 450, maybe give or take 50 years. His
Okay.
wife is about 75 years younger than he is, and the two boys are barely 70. So they have not
So they're
even reached
adults.
adulthood yet. No,
Oh,
No.
they're not quite. Yeah.
the boys
I'm
are
barely
the
adult.
equivalent of 15 years old each.
Okay. I would like to do a general investigation check to see if, or would it be perception? To just, do I notice anything else that could help us
Perception
with
is
this?
to notice something. Investigation is you're actively looking for something.
Okay,
So,
I'm
if-
actively looking for anything else that would help us. Anything? That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
Actively
I'm gonna
perceiving.
see if there's anything like a trap-like, or like anything hidden that the elves would not wanted to see us to see.
So Roman, go make investigation. Nox, make perception.
Already did.
Okay. With your perception, you're able to see that there is a couple of bloodstains on the actual floor, and they actually lead out of the house.
Are like their footprints, or they're just splats? Like
It's
Jake?
splatters.
Okay.
So, like, perhaps they were dragged in.
No,
Okay.
no.
No, someone-
From this, you could tell that they retaliated.
Oh, they
Oh,
injured
yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're looking for an
Awesome.
injury. Anything hidden in the house?
No. The only thing that was really, hidden was their door. Roman, with your investigation check, you are able to find that they have a locked chest near the foot of the master bed.
Okay.
And you can also see that the blood leading out is red.
Can I?
Is that significant?
make an
Do
intelligence
different
check.
races have different color blood? Intelligence?
Yes.
Just straight
flat.
intelligence? Okay.
You know
12.
that half-orcs have a greener blood.
Okay. That helps. I would like to ask Nox if she would mind picking the lock on this chest.
I'm always up for a good lock picking.
Cool. You're able to pop it open. It's a pretty standard lock. It looks like he was trying to keep it fairly secure because, it's the gutter. They want to make sure that nobody can pop it and steal their shit. In it, you see 2 swords. You can assume that they were heirlooms that he brought with him, this being the father. There is a elven bow, along with about 5 arrows in a finely made elven quiver, and a set of leather armor.
Okay. Is there any coin anywhere that I can find?
No.
Okay. I would like to... I think we should go check out Gral's place to see what kind of evidence they
There
found.
is a small box in the chest.
Okay.
If you open it up, it looks to be like a little jewelry box. If you open it up, you actually see that there is a ring in there. The ring
Okay.
is of silver make, and it has a jewel in there that looks to be chiseled into the shape of a leaf.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if it has any magic?
Sure. It is non-magical.
Do I know it's not magical, or can I just not tell anything?
You cannot tell if it's magical.
Okay.
Can what would I roll in order to see if I know anything?
You don't
about
need to roll anything. You
Okay.
know that this is a pretty standard wedding gift when a male wood elf attempts to propose to a female.
it? Okay.
So based on that information, you can tell that this was their most prized possession, was this wedding ring.
Follow-up question to my blood question. Do elves have red blood? I would
Yes.
know that.
Yes. Elves,
Okay.
elves have red blood. The odd one out is orcs. And what else would have weird blood?
I assume tiefling's blood like
Tieflings.
evaporates as soon as it hits the ground. Like
Tieflings-
Attack on Titan style.
No. Tiefling's blood is a much darker red.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's get William. Find out.
Yeah. Stay away from Where does the blood, or does the blood lead outside and maybe him a little trail, or is it
The
just...
blood, as far as you know, seems to stop at the door, which I assume you guys closed when you went in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
We aren't animals.
Maybe we should ask the neighbors if they saw someone leaving injured.
I think that's a good idea, and I'll turn to Nox and
Would I
think, do you think
be-
your bear could help us follow this blood trail?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Would I be able to tell if the blood trail went outside?
You could definitely tell that it probably did.
Okay.
We should get we should get Barry to see if he can
Are
sniff
we-
something.
Okay, yeah, let's do Barry.
I
I'm
think
gonna go
this
outside.
house has told us all it can.
Barry.
Okay, so you
Hold on,
guys
hold-
leave. The crowd is starting to disperse a little bit. You can tell that Gerald and Billy have been doing their due diligence, sending everyone back to their homes as night is starting to fall a little bit. You guys spent a good amount of time talking to Jansen and talking to Grawl as well. So it's about 4 p.m. right now.
Okay.
so,
So we have until what, noon tomorrow?
You have until about noon tomorrow.
Okay. I would like to take the 20 gold that I scooped out of the fountain, which I did not ever put into my inventory.
Sure.
Because I knew I was going to be giving it away.
Okay.
I would like to give it to Billy and tell him, or ask him to make sure that the Silverfoots are taken care of in
They're
a
dead.
proper and respectful way.
Oh, like buried?
Yes.
Do you want them buried in the gutter or like somewhere else?
There are wood elves in the wood.
I don't
That
know
makes
anything
sense.
about wood elves. I can't do that burial. And Gerald says just takes the bag of coins and goes, I'll take care of it.
Thank you, Gerald.
He puts it on. He ties it to his belt, on the opposite end of his gold pouch, so he doesn't confuse the two.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Gerald.
There's a wood elf in town dealing with Wade. I'm sure he knows rights.
Okay. I was really trying to have some faith in Billy, but I guess not.
Billy's. He pats Billy on the head. Billy's a good kid.
That's what
Billy's a
everybody
good
says.
From
Did
what-
Billy
from
piss
what
his
you know-
pants again?
No. Billy has been really trying to climb the ranks. He's no longer
Okay.
bottom of the rung. He's now one step above. He's not great, but you can tell he's really trying his hardest.
Didn't that
Okay, well,
halfling
I'm going
kick
to
his
use
ass one time?
prestidigitation to make it look like he did piss his
A
pants.
halfling got in his
'cause
face and he peed himself.
Oh yeah, something.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just made it look like he did again
All right, let's go get
because
those
I didn't like his
neighbors.
tone. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Barry and be like, Barry,
Sniff.
would you like to find stuff for me?
Can I just ask him with speak with animals?
You actually can.
All right.
So you cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah. Barry, can you help us out, old buddy, old pal?
He just like stares at you.
Just scare my bear?
Barry, what's up?
He just like walks up to you, puts a paw on your face, and just starts stroking it.
Morty, did you?
I
break
have
my
not
bear?
heard this tongue in a century.
Well, I've been hanging out with you long enough, man. I was bound to pick up a few words.
Why does Barry have such a
His
deep
eyes
voice?
start to water.
That's
I
because
miss him so much.
Can I tell that he's upset?
Yeah, all you hear is go, oh! And
I'm gonna
he's
push,
basically
I'm gonna,
hugging
like-
Mordos at this point.
I'm
What's
gonna
that?
be like, Mordo, he's hugging you.
He's
Oh.
giving you a bear hug.
And I'm hugging him, giving
Make
him
a
a back scratch,
Constitution
too.
saving throw.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm gonna be like, Mordo, did you break my bear?
You're able to sort of like lock your arms out so you're not crushed. But he is squeezing you hard.
Barry, do you want some treats? I'm just gonna hold up his treats.
He is
Barry,
not caring.
Barry.
Mortis, you
broke
can
my
definitely tell this is
bear.
the first time anyone has actually spoken to him ever since your brother left.
You
Okay.
broke my bear.
Barry, I miss my brother too. I miss Red.
He dismounts you.
Oh God. But I need your help right now, Barry. I need you to focus, and we can talk all you want after this.
You have my word. I will help as best I can. And he actually gets up on hind legs and gets into like a fighting position. He's trying to mimic one of your fighting styles.
I'm gonna say,
You can
the
definitely
old.
tell that he's trying to do like mantis style, but
Yeah.
he's like crossed his legs and he's doing this.
I'm gonna say, wow, that's a very good mantis.
I have been practicing in your sleep.
Well done. young
Which
girl
roughly
out there.
translated actually comes across as I've been practicing in your dreams.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
This is not melting
Mordos
me.
is talking Barry's language.
I know. I was
You
just
guys
thinking
can
of that.
hear Mordos going, wah, 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 wah.
I'm
Yeah.
just like standing there going, what?
Bow, wow, wow.
Wah, 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 wah.
I'll look
Do
at
we know
Nox
if
and
Barry likes me?
I don't care.
He turns back and he looks back to you and goes, she's all right.
and she's all right. I agree.
I'll look at Nox and be like, "Did you know he could speak bear?"
I mean, he's weird. I figured he could do stuff.
Well, yeah.
Master Mordos,
Okay.
how can I assist thee?
we saw a blood trail leaving from this house, and I'm wondering if
he
you're.
tries to like cradle his chin. You can definitely tell that now that you're talking to him, he's trying to seem more human.
And I'm just gonna notice that and be like, and we need you to help us smell the blood.
Oh, of course. He immediately pumps down on all fours. Point me to the right direction.
Okay, well, the blood's there. Maybe smell that first, and
Okay,
then just keep
Nox,
smelling.
go ahead and make make a perception check for Barry,
Yeah.
and he'll get advantage on the roll.
Perception
Barry.
checks. Did you say just checks?
Yeah, perception should be a wisdom perception check. Cool.
Two
So
of them?
17. No, it's already got advantage rolled in. So he got a 17. So he's able to sort of sniff it out, and it leads over to the orc's house.
Okay. Sorry, I was just showing that out.
You're fine.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna
My
follow to the
liege,
orc's house.
the trail ends here.
Thank you, Barry. Appreciate that.
How long does that last? 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about this time that the spell ends.
Okay, we'll talk soon, but thank you very much. And I'm just gonna give him a quick scratch on the head.
Oh, the scritch!
And that's the last thing you hear.
Yeah, that's the last thing you hear. Barry begins talking a lot. He goes, wah, 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 wah. You're like, oh my god. It's more than he's spoken in the last year, Nox.
Has he always been like this?
I talk to him. He just doesn't talk back.
When you talk to him, he normally gives like what you perceive as grunts or little like dog sentences. Like goes wah wah wah. You like to
likes-
pretend that he's secretly speaking to you.
Yeah, because I love him. And
I just love him.
I just love him.
But
Just
okay.
goes
he
to
leads
show.
you to a fairly modest home. You can definitely tell that this is Gral's house. There's a medallion hanging from just right above the door. It is a symbol of Grumsh, which is an orcish god. Most people don't like talking about Grumsh because he's an evil god, but he's just the patron saint of orcs.
Okay, that's Grimsh or Grumpsh?
Grumsh, G-U-R-M-S-H. Sorry, G-R-U-U-M-S-H.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Grimsh.
Confused myself.
Grimsh.
Patron saint of orcs, bad guy. Got
He's
it.
chaotic evil. He's the patron saint of orcs, slaughter, and conquest, I think.
Oh shit.
I think I will use green for deities.
Let me see here. I can tell you in a sec.
Yes, my notes are color coded.
Nice.
It really is annoying.
You're so organized.
Domains, storm, strength, and orcs.
Okay.
If you guys make a knowledge religion check, I can tell you how much you actually know about Grumsh. You know jack shit.
I know
got
the word
shit.
grumsh and vaguely how to spell
Yeah.
it.
Sounds
Nox,
evil.
You know that he is sometimes referred to as he who never sleeps.
Okay.
This is the insomnia god.
Basically the god of insomnias.
I worship him. Okay. Is there any blood on? I'm picturing like a patio and then a door. Is there any like blood on the house?
It's not as lavish. There is a door, but it appears to be that the hinges are busted.
Oh.
You can assume that the door was kicked in.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door.
You're gonna knock on the door.
It falls off.
Well,
It just goes pop.
Okay.
okay.
Morty, you've been working out,
Well, just maybe a little
lifting
bit.
that
Maybe a
ale.
little bit.
Lifting that ale.
Drinking stout lately.
Alright, so the door falls, and you see that this place looks like it was ransacked. You can tell that this orc put up a little bit of a fight, and that he was definitely surprised.
Okay. Can I just yell in? Anybody home?
You don't get a response.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Okay.
Would it be insight to see if I think the guards did this when they came to arrest him, or if something happened before that?
You can definitely tell the guards busted his door open, and there was
Okay.
a struggle with them arresting him.
Okay.
17 perception check. Does that give me anything?
You can definitely tell that there was a good scuffle. There appears to be an axe in the wall. Like, he thought that people were coming in to attack him, so he defended himself.
Oh. Is this Grull's house?
Yes.
This is Grull's house.
This is where he said his house would be.
Interesting. And this is where the blood has led us.
Yep.
I would
Do
like
you
to look
think
closer
it was
at
being
the
set
blood
up?
trail,
Okay.
specifically where it ends.
Sure. Investigation.
Were you talking to me or Nox?
Yes. I didn't hear knock. Sorry. I
Yes.
had an
Okay.
Office 365 notification.
And I was refreshing the stream.
Okay.
Oh.
So Nox, you don't find anything.
Rolling shit.
Roman, you are able to actually find the blood trail. It stops at the doorway.
Just at the door. It doesn't go inside.
Doesn't go inside.
Okay. Did the guards? Can I see like footprints where it's been smeared, where the guards stepped on it?
Yeah, it's right on the doorway, but it doesn't enter the house.
So
Okay.
there's a footprint of blood.
Yeah.
And it was there before. Well, I'm looking to see if the blood was there before the guards got there,
Make a
or if it
medicine
was
check.
possibly. Okay, where's medicine? There it is. Yeah, because
Can't
I'm
tell.
specifically because I was specifically looking for smearing versus just splatter.
Yeah,
That's really all I'm looking
I was
for.
going to give you how long that blood has been there in comparison to
okay.
the footstep, but no, you don't know.
Well, we have.
Wait, no, I'm going to use my inspiration to take that 22.
I'm going to make you re-roll it.
Oh.
You gotta call that shit
You
before.
really-
You got to call it beforehand. That's 17 is fine. You can definitely tell that the blood was there a couple of hours before the footprint was.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we inside the house?
You
I'm
guys are some of you are inside, like in the doorway. Some of you are outside. Barry's going to wait outside.
So we have a footprint in blood, but it's not necessarily the murderer.
It's a regular whodunit.
It is a regular whodunit.
I'm going to do another perception check to see if I notice anybody watching us.
Okay.
I'm kind of looking at you.
You
right
can tell
now.
that there doesn't appear to be anybody watching you.
Okay.
You look around, you don't see anybody. Like I said, it's getting kind of late in the day, so people are starting to head home and make dinner.
So the house looks ransacked.
Yeah,
It looks fucked up.
pretty bad.
Can I roll a check to see if there's anything that looks like it's maybe been tampered with or cleaned to make
Sure.
it look like it's
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
With that 19, you're able to see that some of the pots appear broken. You do see something that looks a little weird, though. The carpet. The carpet appears to be moved from the doorway.
I would like to look under the carpet.
You look under the carpet, you see a lot more blood smears. And
What color are they?
They are red.
Okay.
Are we talking like blood smears, like body dragged in, or
You can't tell
footprints
because
tracked in by the
because
guards?
the rug was on it.
Uh huh.
The rug was covering up those little all the blood that was in the house.
Okay.
And it looks like a lot of blood, like something died here and bled out.
No, it looks like something came in and left.
Okay. Anybody? Dragons.
Dragon.
Dragons.
Sorry, I was talking about really.
Oh.
I ordered other dragons.
I don't know what to make of any of this. I know that orcs don't have red blood, so there's that.
The rest of you now know that orcs don't have red blood.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's enough to make me. I mean, even if I didn't believe Grawl, to doubt that whether he did this or not.
You guys hear someone walking up.
From outside?
Yes.
Should we hide?
I want to hide.
I would like to attempt to hide.
Okay.
I'm going to cast
Where's my stealth?
something if I had a chance to. Where is it?
Am I able to hide with the 20?
I will let you know. I'm waiting for everyone to do their rolls first.
Okay, I'm going to do greater invisibility on myself.
Oh my god.
You're like, nope! Okay, so Ted and Nox, I'm sorry, Mordos and Nox go ahead and hide. They are able to hide in like a closet or behind a bed, out of sight, out of mind. Fucking Roma just like, peace! Just becomes a shimmering light.
You have
a
stealth for,
shimmering
like, every
veil of
occasion.
nothingness. You hear outside, that's a good boy, and you hear scritching noises of Barry's head as a tiefling walks in. Roman? It's Gerald.
Gerald.
This is not here. But there are bears outside.
Did he walk inside?
Yeah, he walked in the doorway trying to
Like
look for you guys.
he's full on inside the house now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to do a stealth even though I'm invisible, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to quietly, silently if possible,
Okay.
get in the doorway so like he'd have to run into me to walk out.
Okay.
Okay. 19.
I'm gonna pretend that I was just like looking for something.
I'm gonna stay
Oh,
hidden.
hey!
Oh God!
I'm gonna stay hidden.
What did you, I was just looking for
Scared the
stuff.
shit out of me. What are you doing hiding?
I wasn't. I was looking for blood. I was looking
Oh,
for
man.
murder.
He walks in. You can tell he puts his guard down.
How-
He takes his hand off of his sword, which he was very like concerned that no one was in here. Oh, you're Mordos, right?
Yep.
I'm Gerald, and he offers his hand in patronage.
I shake his hand and be like, "Hello."
So, what'd you guys find? Anything good?
Well, we didn't really find too much stuff. We're still looking around. Maybe we'll come upon a clue. What size of boot are you?
Oh, he lifts his boot up, and it's just like covered in mud. I don't know, like a 10.5, 11. Why?
Okay. I just thought I have the same size foot, and I thought your boots look nice. So I was
Were you gonna
hoping.
Are you
steal
asking him for his boots?
Roll deception, please.
Were you gonna steal?
Because you're obviously lying to this dude. Okay, yeah, no. You're talking about the boot print in blood at the doorstop, aren't you?
I mean, yeah.
Listen, I don't blame you. I mean, you don't know me, I don't know you. No, one of the boys tracked it in.
Oh.
We saw the blood trail leading up to the orc's house. That's kind of why we arrested him. He put up a little bit of a fight, though, as you can see. He points to the axe in the wall. Apparently,
Okay.
people don't like it when you grab them in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna drop invisibility and say, so you were here when you were
Jesus!
arrested.
Why is everybody sneaking up on me? Come on! Jumping out of my armor? The fuck, Roman? Thought we were cool. Let me guess, the elf is in the closet.
We're just gonna come out.
I'm
I
gonna
knew
look
it.
around and be like, actually, I have no idea where she is.
He
Yeah.
goes and he opens up the closet. See? fucking assholes!
Door just opens like.
Just trying to do my fucking job. You guys are scaring the crap out of me.
Well, we found, yes, the blood trail led to the house, but the blood trail is not orc blood.
What?
And the blood trail leads back out of the house.
What do you mean it leads
See?
out of the house?
And I'll move the rug so you can see it comes in and then smears and goes out.
Huh. That's
Yeah,
really weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. I can't tell. I'm not as investigative, I guess.
And naturally, we were being cautious when someone was coming up outside the house.
Yeah, I called out to you though.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's just like covering his tracks?
Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like bullshit.
No, you can tell that he is not like the most perceptive dude. He is. You can definitely tell by his demeanor and the way he acts around you guys that he's legit trying to help you out.
What race is he?
He's a tiefling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm going to say to him, I still don't understand why anyone would think Grawl did this. He's just as much an outsider here as we are.
Yeah, why was the blame put on him?
He's lived here for years. He's been here for like 20 years. He's not an outsider. People know him. That's what's weird. Listen,
So why-
come here. And he ushers you all over to a desk in the corner. And he pulls open the door and he pulls out this stack of papers. And he just throws some to each of you. And they are just hate letters to this family. About,
To this from him?
None of them are signed.
Okay.
But they're very like quick writing. You can definitely tell that they were either written by someone filled with hatred or someone was doing this very quickly.
What language are they in?
Common.
Okay. I would like to look around. So he went to the desk and opened a drawer and they were there.
Yeah.
Yes? I would like to look at the desk and see if I can find any kind of
A journal.
records, like business account records, because, I mean, he's a Cooper, he has business.
Sure.
I would like to try to find something to compare this handwriting with.
Make an investigation check.
Dear diary.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Today
I am
I was
rolling crap
racist.
today.
You really don't find anything. The best you can do is you found like, I don't know, like a letter or his grocery list.
That's fine.
But
I
even
just
then,
need
he
something
just has,
that I
like, the
can
word
reasonably
milk
assume is
on
his
there.
writing.
Nox, you're able to find a little bit more. He does have a journal.
Today I was racist.
It's more of like him talking to himself, but it's all in Orcish.
Don't know that language.
How does like the writing, like the strokes, are they similar? Are they?
It seems to be calm and collected, like he was putting his thoughts to paper.
I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just advising Knox, being like, so does the journal writing look similar in stroke and whatever to what was the hate the hate words?
I don't
Go
think
ahead.
that's a question, really. Is it that?
It
Because this is
ahead.
the Orc's journal, right?
yes.
So he wouldn't be writing hate to himself.
No, I'm just comparing the writing from his journal that we know that he wrote in, and then these scrawls that
The
we
actual
found.
marks, the actual penmanship is what he's talking about.
Yeah, like is the
not the
penmanship
words.
similar from the
Okay.
journal to the whatever we just
When
found?
you-
You can't tell any difference. You could definitely tell that if he was in a hurry or if he was really angry, that these strokes would be a little bit more fierce, which is what's showing on those little pieces of parchment. But in his journal, everything looks calm, like he was writing to an old friend.
Does anybody speak Orcish or read Orcish?
I can read
You
Orcish.
guys say Glib. I'm gonna kick all of you.
No, I can.
Okay. I'm gonna throw it to Roman and be like, "Hey, can you read this?"
I'll try to catch it.
Okay, you're able to catch a book.
Okay. Hey, I didn't know if you were gonna make me roll dexterity or
Roll a
not.
con saving throw.
Wham!
It
Hits me in
was the
the
book with
face.
a knife.
Okay. I need to check something real quick. I'm going to cast comprehend languages, but I want to see something. Comprehend? Nope, not Featherfall. Comprehend languages. Hell, I'll do it as a ritual since I got a little bit of time.
Yeah, you
so I
definitely
don't
got
have to
some
burn
time.
a spell slot. I'm trying to see if the written language actually changes, like in my mind, or if I just capable of understanding
You're
it.
capable of understanding it. That's it.
Okay.
It doesn't like change it. It basically allows you to just sort of like I said before with the scroll, you're able to move your fingers, your hand over it like it's braille and
Okay.
tell everything.
Okay, so what does it say?
It's basically
I'll read it
just
out
him saying.
loud.
Okay. Well, you read it out in Orcish, but you can
Okay.
understand it. So you'd have to like read it, say it in common, read it, say it in common.
Oh god.
But
Okay.
it's just his day to day. He's like, hey, it's me again. You can definitely tell that he's not used to writing a journal. Like somebody told him to do this.
Like as part of an anger management class.
Possibly, or just a way to get his feelings out.
Okay.
I got kind of upset when I didn't get paid today, but it's the guards. What are you gonna do? I mean, they're protecting us, and that's what's important. Still no word from the Silverfoots about our plans. I mean, getting kind of antsy over here, but you know, they got a family to raise. I'm just here alone. Ever since Magdalene died.
Is this the first page?
This is the most recent entry.
Okay. What was that name again? I'm sorry I talked over you.
Which name? The
Somebody
Magdalene?
died.
Magdalene. Magdalene.
Okay. I'm going to flip backwards to see if I can. I'm looking for specifically this plan that he had with the Silverfoots and references to Magdalene to see if I can figure out who she is.
The journal has over 1,000 pages in it. It
Okay.
would take you a couple of hours to read.
Well,
through.
that's why I'm skimming. Just I'm looking for the name Magdalene, flipping through page.
Make
I know.
an intelligence check.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey, 20.
You're able to sort of skim all the important words, going back as far as you can. You don't see anything regarding a plan, but you do see a lot on Magdalene about 2 years ago. A lot of Magdalene and I went out. We had a great time. We went hunting for the first time in a long time. And this is probably one of the first entries. He talks about meeting a woman named Magdalene in the town square. How she is an elf woman. How a couple weeks later that they start dating. He takes her out to he saved up a lot of money doing his Cooper work to take her out to a fancy restaurant, and he talks about how much he adores this woman. And then you read something really disturbing a couple pages later about how it's this huge like block of no writing, and it's just like how she's fallen ill and he's caring for her. And then you don't see anything for a couple of pages. It's just blank. You see
Just left a couple pages blank.
instead of writing, you see pictures.
Okay.
And it's this beautiful elven woman who, as the pages go on, she seems more and more sickly. She appears to have some sort of debilitating disease. And then on the last page, you just see nothing. It seems like he was starting to draw, and his quill sinks to the bottom of the page. The next page is a rather recent entry, a couple years later, talking about his business instead.
Okay. I would like. How long did all of that take?
That took about an hour.
Oh, really?
If you want to like read all the entries about Magdalene, it'll take you an hour.
No, I was really just kind of like looking for the name and reading a couple sentences around it to try and get an idea who she is. Maybe get a last name.
Okay.
See if she's
That
related
takes
to
you
the
about 10
Silverfoot.
minutes, and then Gerald fills in the blanks.
Okay, yeah, that's all I was looking. I wasn't like going in depth.
When you ask him about who Magdalene is as you're skimming, he goes, "Oh shit, yeah, that was his wife. She died a couple years ago. Sad time, really. She was a florist in the merchant district. They met, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, started dating, and people people liked her, didn't like him. They don't like really dealing with those interrelational relationships.
In this town, I can definitely understand that.
It wasn't. It wasn't the royals. It was more the gutter. They like sticking to their own.
It appears that the entire city is
actually no
full of terrible people.
The upperclassmen thought it was great. They want to bring more diversity in. It's the gutter. There was an incident a couple years ago. They tried to stone her when she was coming back to his house. There was an assault. There was...
Is that when she got sick?
A little bit, yeah. A little shortly after that, she got sick.
Okay.
The magisters had to come and diagnose her, because it's nothing that any of our medicine men or clerics have ever seen before. But it was bad. She wouldn't move for days on end. She had to quit her job as the florist, pass it down to her sister. Her sister eventually left town. Just a bad way.
Okay, I'll thank him for filling in. Since my spell is running out of time, I would like to do the same thing I did with her name, just looking for references for the Silverfoots.
Nothing correlating.
Nothing? Okay, so I can't find any reference to their plan at all?
None.
Okay. So I'll relate all of this, if I haven't already, to everybody else. I don't think that really helped us much. I don't think that the person who wrote all of this hate is...
Yeah,
Dame.
Gerald says, that's the weird thing, is that we booked him for a hate crime. But, I mean, that's what didn't make sense to me. With Magdalene being a high elf, and all this writing, it just doesn't seem like him, But, I mean, I don't know, maybe he feels scorned that the elves wouldn't accept him personally.
I'll look at Mordos.
He tried going to the forest to try and seek refuge there after she died, but they sent him away. I mean, for the obvious reasons.
There's wood elves in the forest?
Yeah, of course. There's some maybe a couple miles out.
Well, I didn't know there were wood elves in the forest nearby.
You do, because you guys met a wood elf earlier, and he told you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Crap. Well, I'd like to ask Mordos and Nox what they think. Like, what do we do now? All we have is a red blood trail that comes here and then leaves.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go anywhere else. And
Should we
this that I think is planted.
Should we investigate the elves in question here? Maybe in the surrounding forest? I don't know, maybe that's kind of broad.
I don't think the elves did it.
We don't have much longer.
I think this is somebody who doesn't like...
It's about 5 o'clock at night now.
Okay.
Should we ask the neighbors if they heard or saw anything? I think Mordos, you had that idea.
I think this is something that, just my thinking, but I think this is something to do with somebody who doesn't like elves or anybody that associates with elves.
All right.
Okay.
What about the really racist guy that we first met? Remember?
Which one?
Captain Narwhal?
You mean Captain Narwhal?
Captain Narwhal. He's one of the most racist guys I've ever seen.
Do we know if Captain Narwhal has any kind of, like, minions that do his little racist work?
He's a captain of the guard.
Yeah, he has the entire guard.
Well, not the entire guard.
Maybe not to do this kind of work, but...
Can I do a check to see what I know about him, and if I... That's a very good idea, Nox. I think both of you... That's an excellent idea. I think he might be involved at the very least.
I'm a thinker.
Can I do a check to see, like, if I can think of anything that I know about him that might even corroborate that? Other than the fact that I just know he's a raging racist.
You haven't really spoken to him much.
Okay.
Well, Brennan is his boss, basically, right?
Yes.
Maybe
he reports directly to Brennan.
We should go talk to Brennan and say we have maybe reason to believe that he may have been involved. He may not have been. It's going to be all under the table. Like, no one's going to know about this, but we need to investigate if maybe he's got some hand in this.
Before we do that, would you like to maybe ask the neighbors if they heard or saw anything around here?
Sure, might as well.
Do you think they'll
We're here.
talk to us?
Sorry?
Do you think they'll talk to us? Everybody's been pretty skittish.
They, I think
They might.
we can get them to talk.
We can try.
We're here. We might as well. So,
Yeah. And then we'll go talk to Brennan. I think
and so we
I
can
think
get
we need to
permission
talk
to maybe.
I think we need to talk to Narwhal and
But I just feel like if we go to Narwhal, he's just going to be racist and deny us anything. I think we need to investigate like his room, maybe, or like.
I think we
Yeah.
need to go to Brennan and have Brennan there while we talk to Narwhal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might help make the situation a bit easier.
Okay. Let's
Everybody.
go to neighbors.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys leave and you start heading back towards the way you came, going back to the city center to go. What's up?
Well, we want to talk to the next door neighbors
Oh, okay,
first.
okay.
But while we're walking out the door, I want to see if I can tell, because obviously the blood trail came in, and it looks like it left again. It didn't go anywhere once it got it, like just in the door and back out. Can I see if it went anywhere after that?
Make an investigation check. Excuse me.
Just
You could tell that it leads out up towards the city center, but
Okay.
it kind of fades after a while.
like
Would
somebody
Barry
found
be able
something.
to
And,
pick up the scent?
I'm sorry?
Would Barry be able to pick up the scent?
Make that perception check, dog.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Nope.
Nope.
Double
Wait.
6.
wait, that was a Nox perception check.
It
No, that
rolls
was a
as
Barry.
Nox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have faith that she'll just.
I'm
like,
more
roll it.
perceptive than that.
Yeah.
So
So
okay,
you guys are starting to follow that blood trail, and then it sort of fades off.
Okay. Do we want to ask the neighbor quick, or are we just going?
Yeah, let's just see if they are even willing to talk to us, and maybe they heard something.
Sure.
Because
Do you-
obviously, whoever did this got inside the house.
Mhm.
So
Is there a neighbor like across the street looking at the house?
there is.
Okay, I think we should talk to that neighbor. They might have
Okay.
the best view.
Try not to scare him, Mordos.
This,
I don't think
so
I will.
this is a pretty small shack. There's a light on in the window.
Okay.
Don't do anything creepy.
I'm just gonna knock on the door.
Okay.
no, that's
Creepily.
creepy. Ring the doorbell.
Creep
So
your eyes.
you-
Oh, that was some
the door opens up,
cookies.
and as you're looking forward, you don't see anything. When you look down, it's a very small gnome.
Hey,
He looks up. What do you want?
just Roman, take care of this.
Do I know this gnome? First off, do I know this?
You do. His
Okay.
his name is Conway Conroe.
Oh my god.
Okay. What do I know about him?
He's a real asshole. He just doesn't
Right.
like people. He likes being left alone.
Be
Uh,
creepy.
You know him as like a general pickpocket. That's how he
Okay.
gets his money.
All right, cool.
Okay, you saying, what's his name?
Conway
Conway
Conroe.
Conroe? Okay. I was like,
Does he have a code name?
good evening, Conway. How are you today?
Get
Other
to
than the fact
fucking
that, you know-
point. What do you want?
Did you see anything across the street last night?
I don't know. I see nothing. Maybe maybe you jog my memory. I don't know.
Can I just kind of like look at him and cast Charm Person?
Uh-oh.
You can do that.
Uh-oh. Are you sure you want to do that?
Fuck DC 17 saving throw. Okay. He is successfully charmed.
Now let's try that again. How's it going? How's it going today?
Hey, it's you. Hey, what's up?
Oh, you know, just investigating murders.
Oh, I know how that is.
You know.
I know exactly
Speaking of
how that
which,
is. Hey, you.
Do you
Exactly.
know anything specifically about what happened across the street there? Maybe.
Oh, it was horrible. Horrible what happened.
Did you
The
see
guards
anything?
walked in, busted that oak's face wide open.
Really?
How about
Horrible.
before that?
Did you recognize any of the guards? Did any of them? Did you recognize Captain Narwhal?
Nah, well, he ain't been down here in a coon's age.
No, hey.
No.
Well, did you recognize anybody else other than just guards?
There's a couple guards that pop down here every now and again. They're just regular schmoes.
Yeah.
However, I did see a rather shady figure going from the Orc Boy's house down to the sewers. I don't know what that's about.
Really? What kind of shady figure? Did you get anything else?
I don't know. Big guy.
Big guy, hey?
Yeah, big guy.
It's the big guy. Big guy, no disrespect, relative to you or maybe to us.
Hey, let's not talk
Hey,
about my
I-
relative
you know, I'm
size to
just
the
joking.
average humanoid being. No, he's a big guy, maybe a little bigger than you are.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Anyone else?
We see. I don't think Captain Narwhal would have had anything to do with this directly. Indirectly, maybe, but not directly. So maybe
Right.
let's get a description of what happened before the guards came. Like we know that they
yeah.
someone headed towards the sewers.
Yeah.
Can we?
What time was that?
Yeah.
About?
Shit, man, I don't know. It was late.
Oh, that's right. The gutter folk don't have clocks.
It was dark. I don't know, most everybody was already asleep, so I mean, nighttime sometime, maybe.
And this person went off to the sewers.
I went towards them. I didn't see much.
In what direction? Where? Like, can you point?
Like towards the sewers in the city,
Towards
not
the
the outside
sewers,
gate.
okay.
That's locked.
So up to toward the
okay.
Imperial
Yeah,
District.
yeah.
It's towards the sewer south.
It's north. You're currently in the south.
Yeah, the
Opposite
gutter is
of
the
the
southernmost
south
part of the city.
Yeah,
Can we go any further south?
that's the southern gate.
Okay.
Where we came
Okay.
in from when we stopped the guy from being hanged. Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay. Well,
anything
that's
else you want to ask? I think.
something.
This one lasts an hour. You guys can do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Hey,
thinking.
I'm a little bit peckish.
Maybe we could score some food off of Conway.
Yeah.
All right, come
Come
on in.
inside.
He invites you all in. You can see that this house is shitty. This is real shitty. He has small furniture all over the place.
I will quietly remind my friends that we don't necessarily have a lot of time to waste.
Yeah.
He
Actually,
brings
well,
out small
but-
sandwiches.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
tiny little
wow.
finger sandwiches,
got
but they're like,
sandwiches.
but to him they're full size.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much.
you
What's
start
his name
that
again?
Conway.
Sorry.
You know, Conway's got good Sammys.
Conway.
Eh.
The old Conway BLT. You know, it's good.
BLT.
It's really good.
What are you
You know,
What are you
The-
talking about? You can tell your charm spell has faded from him.
Guys, it's time to go.
I hate
Okay.
tomato. Get the fuck out of my house.
Bacon, lard, and Tarrasque meat.
beautiful,
You can't get Tarrasque
lovely
meat. Get the
treats.
fuck out of my house, you goddamn idiots.
This
He
beautiful,
shoos
lovely
you
treat.
out of his
Okay, we did
humble
not spend an
abode.
entire hour here. How did that fade so fast?
You can tell he has a large aversion to tomato.
Oh,
I was-
so that was so
oh.
offensive to him.
That
Way
was
to
so
go,
effective.
Morty.
That he fucking hates tomato. He's now ushered out of his house sandwichless.
No,
Oh, we didn't even get the sandwiches.
no,
didn't even get
I
sandwiches.
was already eating sandwiches.
I'm gonna yell back and say,
No,
Yeah.
your sandwiches
No,
suck anyways.
You eat them and they are trash sandwiches. They are the worst you've ever had.
Jesus,
They
I'm
barely
hungry.
count as food.
I'm hungry.
Keep your trash witches.
What?
Trash Sammys.
Precious.
Okay, you guys were ushered out and he slams the door behind you. What do you guys do?
All right,
Oh,
Way
let's
to
go
go,
towards the
Morty.
city center.
do you think the bear can follow the trail further?
He has a
If we-
name.
Oh, he does?
It's Barry.
It's Barry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Barry Blue Jeans.
I'm sorry you haven't told me
V2,
that.
The Reckoning.
It's nice to meet you, Barry.
He puts his head to the side, just puts his paw out for you to kiss.
You better kiss his paw.
I will- shake his paw in a
No.
cordial and manly passion.
Very blue jeans, the man.
He plops back down and starts walking. Make a perception check for Barry Knox. Cool. So he's able to pick up the scent again, and he walks towards the sewers.
Got their way.
All right. Well, does it end at the sewers, or is it just like
It seems
going
to stop at the sewer gate.
Okay.
Sewer, is it locked?
It is locked.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll perception and see if
This
there's
entrance
any.
is fairly familiar to you, Knox.
Ooh. What? Why?
You've been here before.
I have.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, I have. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to tell him.
Oh, you've been here before?
What? No.
You see a look of surprise come across Knox's face, but you assume it's just like she must have smelled something weird.
It is the sewers.
Yeah,
In the
it's the
gutter.
sewers.
I would like to. I assume we're going in here.
Yeah. I say I see if it leads to somewhere like a secret entrance in the city somewhere, or like the
Are they
guard
gonna be
tower or
safe?
something.
Before we go in, I would like to. I don't have a song prepared for this. I'm sorry.
Fucking
I decided I was going to actually start having songs for these, but I would like to give inspiration to both of my companions, just for
Okay.
them to hold on to for the next 10 minutes.
Cool.
Sing us a song.
Alas, my love,
wait.
you do me wrong to cast me out so discourteously.
No.
No.
Oh god. I don't know. I'll have to come up with something for later. I meant to. I swear. I actually have songs for other spells, just not for.
Little fox bard.
Well, Knox, can you unlock
Oh,
that?
I need to. Hang on. I need to actually roll
do I
that.
remember? Oh, do I remember from my previous encounter here that they don't know about if I need to unlock this?
You remember that you can unlock it with a gesture.
I don't want to tell them I don't want to do the gesture.
Okay.
Guys, this is beyond my skill level.
Well, I just gave you inspiration. Try that.
Hey, Mordos, go ahead and make an insight check.
I was just
And
gonna say,
Knox, go and make a deception check.
get wrecked.
Oh
Fucking
Against
get
her
wrecked.
deception.
I'm also not doing an insight. check
Nope.
on-
Mordos, you know that this is unlike Knox to a T. You're like,
Yeah.
she wouldn't
Yeah.
just say this is beyond her skill level. She would want to just, like, do it.
You're
So-
the worst liar ever. Open the door, Knox. Come on, don't be stupid. Don't be silly.
Can I distract them somehow? Can
What?
I don't.
Look, I don't care if you've been here before, but we just need to get in.
What?
As long as you're on a traveling
I'm
with
gonna
us, then
I'd like to look around and see if we're being watched again.
You are being watched.
You can't tell if you're being watched or not. You, for all intents and purposes, don't see anybody.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna kindly ask you to turn around and not look at me while I unlock this door.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
you
be
stage
like just
fright? I can help
staring.
with that.
Huh?
Oh, you have performance anxiety? I can help with that.
I've got this little blue pill.
Yeah.
Guys,
Fun.
Not that kind of performance.
And I'm just gonna sigh and just turn around and look away.
Barry, you too.
Very, just so shy. He just turns around and
I'm
pops
just gonna-
his butt down.
Pat him on the back.
He pats you on the back.
Pats me on the back.
I'll
Yeah.
turn around and be like, I have my own secrets, okay.
Okay, so everybody's
Real quick,
got.
I'll look over my shoulder.
No, I haven't done it yet.
Knox, I need you to go ahead and make a stealth check.
A stealth check.
I also turned around and maybe you didn't see me do that. Holy
Nope.
shit.
Uh,
Bow down, boys. You can't see anything.
What?
Godlike stealth. You literally went invisible there.
you are stealthed. I
Okay.
need you to go ahead and make a thieves' tools check.
Thieves' tools? Okay.
Okay, you're able to unlock it. You can tell that this is purposely like a shitty lock. You just basically insert your pick, and it just unlocks.
No, look, I'm inside.
You guys hear the click, and then turn around, and it's opened.
Okay. See, I knew you could do it. You don't need to lie.
No need to lie, it's fine. Listen, we got you. It's fine.
I have a question.
Yeah, it's all
Do I know when people have used my inspiration, like in game? Does
do not
does
know when
Roman
it goes
know
off.
when the inspiration he has given that has been used?
You do not know.
Okay.
Also, guys, I want to go ahead and I want to retcon something with Bardic Inspiration. I was thinking about it over the week, and there is no reason you shouldn't be able to use Bardic Inspiration for damage, because you're basically inspired to hit harder or aim truer. So I'm going to allow Bardic Inspiration to be used on damage now.
And another one.
Ooh, thank you.
So
All right.
little retcon there. So
Deal.
that's going to be a house rule.
So
And
that
another
means that the
one.
last encounter, would have ended sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also
but let's
that.
face it, the way I killed the last guy was super awesome.
Super sick.
Okay. Well, we're going in. Yeah.
Would I know if anybody's watching us right now?
You'd have to make a
Like-
perception check to tell.
Even though I know what's this place.
Mhm. Okay. You don't see anyone behind you, but you notice some eyes forward
In the sewer.
in the sewer,
Okay. I'm just gonna be like,
in the usual places.
okay.
Do you do a thieves' cant? did
Is
this.
that out loud?
No, it's a hand signal.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little sneaky hand signal.
Oh,
Okay.
you're so sneaky.
The three of you, the four I guess, including Barry, hear a click at the long end of the tunnel.
I would like to just keep my eyes and ears wide open, because I don't know if I've been in these sewers before,
have
but I
not
know the
been in
sewers
this
below
area of
Theron
the
are
sewers.
not safe places. I'm doing
Okay.
everything I can not to be surprised, I guess is my point.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Uh,
I will let you know when you need to start making perception checks. But
Okay,
I'm keeping that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm just kind of following Nox's lead. She obviously looks like she
Yeah.
knows what she's doing, so just going.
You,
Are we making our way towards the click, or what are we
Mordos,
doing?
based on that insight check that you rolled beforehand, you know that something's up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I got my eye on you, Nox.
What?
Yeah, I'm kind
Is
of.
my hair like really pretty today?
I'm kind of. I'm kind of like watching you. I'm like making like something's up. Something's going on.
I use new conditioner. That's probably why.
Yeah, that's
You've showered?
I shower.
wow. Never happens.
All right, so down this pathway, you guys see that it branches off into two directions, one leading forward where you heard the click, and there's a path going right.
Gee, I don't know where to go. How about Nox? Do you know where to go?
What?
Do you know where to go?
I go towards the click.
Okay.
Okay.
You knock, the slider opens, he goes, "Who's there?"
Hey!
"Oh, it's you, okay." "Wait. Shit, we're found out!" You hear the slider close, and then a lock,
You guys ruined this for me.
and then you hear nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
whisper and like, maybe if you told us what was going on, we could have helped you.
Maybe if you just left me to my own devices, you know that I do stuff, and you should know this, and you should
Roman,
just let me
perception
do
check.
stuff.
Nah.
Carol?
Doo-doo-doo.
Ted, while you're arguing, I was going to give you disadvantage because you're actively arguing. You hear someone come up from the other passageway.
Okay.
"Can I help you, boys?"
Yeah, we're just trying to make our way towards. Where are we going again?
As you all turn around, you see that this is a medium-sized humanoid wearing blackened leather. He's got a mask on to cover his face. All you can see are his green eyes. And on his hilt, you see he has two daggers.
How large is he in comparison to Mordos?
He's about the same size.
Okay, and
Maybe a
for
little
that
bit
matter,
shorter.
how large am I in comparison to Mordos?
I don't know, how big are you guys?
I'm 6 feet tall.
I think I was 6 foot as well. I had it on my other sheet, but I don't
I'm
think it carried over.
5'3".
Yeah,
I'm really short.
I think you're 6'1", because I know the twins were very tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm
count the
5'1".
horns.
I'm 5'3".
No, without the horns, they're still very tall.
Don't talk about my horns like that.
I'm a short elf.
We're investigating. We're investigating a murder.
We have no quarrel with you.
Clearly,
You guys are making me look so uncool.
clearly someone let you in.
Not me. Was it me?
Look,
He
I'm a
immediately
monk.
eyes you, Nox.
It wasn't me.
No one let us in. There was a.
See, that's where you're wrong. I'm afraid your friend isn't telling you everything.
Oh my god. Everybody's writing me out today.
Why don't you tell him?
Look, she didn't tell us anything. She just let us in.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And even if she had, I don't care about your secrets. I just want to find out.
We
That's not how
care.
it works.
And when he says we care, 8 more people come out of the shadows.
Well, boys. We don't
My
need to
intro.
go down that sewer tunnel, okay?
I was in the back on our way in. Does that mean I'm in front now?
You
Can I push
you are-
forward?
you
Because
are
they came up
fairly-
behind us.
You are fairly close.
Can I push
Okay.
forward and get in front of everybody?
If people allow you to. Like if
I'm
Roman
fine.
if Roman doesn't stop you, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm very small.
I'm not going to stop you if you want to do that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem because clearly you have some kind of connection with these people, so I don't have a problem with your trying to take the
Okay,
lead.
can I go up there and go, guys? No one told me the rules, and so can I really be held responsible for not knowing that I wasn't supposed to come down here with them?
Yes.
What?
Well, we're not investigating the tunnels. We're just trying to pass through. I don't even know where we are. I don't know who you are. So you know what? Let's just part ways.
haven't
and
told
I
them
will have not
anything.
any idea what's
No,
going on
please,
down here.
Please regale them as to why you're in our tunnel system.
We're here because we followed a blood trail here.
What blood trail?
The murdered wood elves in the gutter.
Do you
Their
know?
killer tracked mud from their
When
house.
you say murdered wood elves,
Mhm.
you see that there is a man that steps over. He goes, "You mean the Silverfoots?"
Yes.
Yeah.
He walks up and he takes his mask off and his hood off, and you can see that he looks very similar to the father. What do you know about it? Tell me!
We know that Grawl didn't do it. We're trying to find out who did.
Prove it! Who that fucking monster didn't kill my brother?
Uh-oh.
We're trying to find
The
out.
killer. Someone left the Silverfoot's house, bleeding, red blood.
And we don't
Orcs
have
red blood.
we don't have proof of who murdered that family, but we're working on it. And we're just you're on our way to finding out.
That red blood led here, which is why we're in your tunnels. All we're trying to do is find out who killed the Silverfoots. Feet.
We don't care what you're
He
doing
puts
here.
his mask back on and his hood back up. You never saw us.
Understood.
Agreed.
Am I in
Saw
trouble?
They sink back to the shadows, and as they're walking back, you can tell that they don't make a noise when they walk through the water.
Am I in trouble?
Ooh, I want that trick.
Nope.
That's a good trick.
I do not say out loud. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking to myself. I
You're
want
like,
that.
damn, that's cool.
So
It's not so hard.
Nox,
Am I
you
in-
feel like you just fucked up royal.
Well, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
I hate you guys.
I didn't do it. I was in the back following.
Told you I didn't want to open anything. You didn't let me just not open
Barry
it.
starts to move off to that other path that branched.
Who does?
Barry.
Barry.
Okay, I'm gonna follow
You
Barry.
can tell that he's
Oh,
picked
what
up
is
on
it?
a scent.
Do you still have the scent?
He starts running at top speed.
Okay,
Okay. I'm gonna run
Okay.
after Barry.
Yeah. Let's do
can I
that.
ride him?
No.
You could make an animal handling check.
Oh.
Nope. You attempt to jump on and you just like slide off.
Let's do this, Barry.
If you had
Slide
told
on
him
my face.
beforehand, he probably would have let you ride him.
Nah, would
Can
have
I
been
do
cooler if
it?
I just did it.
He's really fast at this point. The only
Well-
reason I was gonna let Mordos is because he's the fastest.
Yeah.
Would it be a case of I've done this before? I would have known that he
Wouldn't have
was
He
a
ridden
really
him
wants to
before
ride the
because you
drop
weren't
bear.
sure if it's okay. But you can definitely tell that he wouldn't have an issue with you or Mordos riding him.
Okay.
We're all just like
Ooh,
trying to
let me
jump on
try.
him.
He would maul you. You can tell that he would definitely maul you to death.
All right.
I would
We're
never.
running.
So
I would never threaten the bear.
go a couple minutes of straight sprinting. Go ahead and make con saves, everybody. Cool.
Ooh.
Ted, you are tired as fuck. You were going full sprint. You weren't pacing yourself, trying to keep up with this bear. He stops, and you just like tumble to the ground, like,
You
Guys.
okay there, Morty?
Yeah.
You can definitely tell that you probably shouldn't have been pushing yourself that hard.
Just a.
You have that burning sensation in your throat when you run too much.
I'm just spitting up phlegm, like.
Yeah.
Do you need a moment?
You can tell that Barry is pawing at something, like
Look at-
in the actual sewer line. It seems to be almost buried in the piping,
Like in the water?
like in the wall.
Like, I'm imagining it's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sewer where there's like a walkway down either side and like water
Yeah,
running down the
exactly
middle
like
of the tunnel.
That. Exactly
Okay.
like that. It seems to be in the wall.
In the
And
wall.
He's pawing at it.
Okay, I would like to do an investigation
I'm
check
gonna do
to
a
see if I can
perception check.
Sure.
find what he's.
Having advantage on that roll. Anyone who looks, because Barry found it, you can tell that it's a loose stone, but it's very shoddily put there. And as you sort of like move loose, it falls apart, like it was just crumbly already. Like somebody was hastily putting something here, and in it, you find a dagger, covered in blood.
Don't touch it. With your bare hands.
Covered like hilt and all or blade?
I got that.
The blade is drenched in blood. It's
Okay.
now
Still
it's
wet?
Now, no, not at this point. You can definitely tell that it was bled on a long time ago, maybe 12 hours.
I
A
think we
smart
found the
person
murder weapon.
would know that this is the murder weapon.
Yes, I'm the smart
I think that's a safe assumption.
It is a very
Aw.
ornate dagger.
Keep telling yourself that more.
On the blade, it has a couple of runes, which seem to be indecipherable, and on the hilt, it holds a hand with an eyeball.
We know that. We know that.
That's the symbol of the
the
cult of
cult.
Vecna.
That's
Vecna.
the cult people. I've got notes.
Yeah, you do. You remember now.
We have to speak to Brennan.
How do we
What
go
time is
about? Wait, how do we go
it's
about?
about 7 at night.
Do I know if Brennan, where he might be?
Brennan
Like
would
if
be
I'm
at
familiar
home.
enough with his routine, he'd be at home?
Unless he's working really hard, which you don't know if he is or not, he'd be at home.
Okay. Okay.
Well, these sewers lead to the city center, do they not?
They do, but you would cause a riot if you just came out of the sewers in the middle of the night.
Thanks for letting me know, so I won't do that.
You are sane enough to know that that's really fucking weird.
You guys don't do that. All right.
I mean, I do, you know.
I'm kind of like, yeah.
We lost Nox apparently.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, she is killed.
that rogue group got her.
she rolled a 30 on stealth again.
Yeah.
Totally dead.
I think our next action is to find Brennan, yeah?
Yes, I believe so. I think
Okay,
we should
there she
expeditiously
goes.
get out of the
She's back
sewers
now.
I'm back.
and go
Alright,
find
so,
Brennan.
you guys leave the sewers, and do you make
Wait, did we
haste?
take the knife?
Yes.
I assume you guys take the knife.
Yes, we're
I
taking
would very much like to take the knife. Oh, do I have...
So,
Let me look in my... Crap.
What's up?
I was looking in my inventory to see if I have anything I can wrap the knife in.
You know that if you were to just wrap the handle, you'd be able to put it in your bag of holding, and it would not mess with the evidence. The bag of holding is extra dimensional space. It doesn't conflict with anything.
It essentially vacuum seals each individual item that goes
Exactly,
into it.
yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay, I will... Oh, you
I
got
put it
it?
in my
Nox
bag.
just fucking
Okay.
straight grabs it, puts
Fine,
it in your
that's
bag
fine
of
by
holding.
me. I was just trying to see if I could find something to pick it up with, and I don't really seem to have anything.
Okay.
can just use it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to make
just
a
use your
mental
fucking
note
shirt.
that when we're done with this, I need to go buy a pair of gloves.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
criminal
so,
work.
you guys make your way towards. Do you guys go to the city center or do you go to Brennan's house?
let's wait. It's 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock at night. Brennan's off duty right now. That's
Yeah.
why he's at home.
Yeah.
He doesn't live with the other guards.
But he and I are friendly, so I might
know
know
where he
if he
lives?
stops off at a tavern or something on his way home.
You can
like-
tell that generally, because you guys have been friends for a decent amount of time, given the recent events, he would not be drinking.
Okay, so yeah, let's go to his house.
Okay, so you guys...
I also assume I've been to his house.
Yeah, he's invited you there a couple times. You guys have had dinner.
Aww, was the candle lit?
It's out. If you care
Torches.
to ask Roman,
Manly torches.
he can tell you all about it. And the many dinners that Brennan, he, and Jansen have had in the past. Just talking shop, just talking and having a good time. So you guys go towards the Dragon District, which is past the Merchants District to the west. Takes you about half an hour to get there on foot.
Wait, what district are we going to?
The Dragon District.
Oh, there's another. Okay.
This is to the west.
I'm gonna need you to draw me a map of this city at
I'm
some
gonna
point.
draw a map eventually. I'm just really lazy. So south is the gutter, middle is the markets, west is Dragon, east is the harbors, and north is the Imperial District.
Oh, I assumed the harbor was in the gutter. Okay.
It
to Brandon's
links.
house.
It links to the
Kind
gutter.
of goes around. Okay.
So
The
you
Imperial
guys-
District is,
you
like, right
guys,
in the middle?
Approach on. Sorry.
The Imperial District is right in the middle.
No, it's up north.
Okay.
So you guys go up towards the Dragon District, and you're met with guards. What's your business?
We need to see Brennan.
We're tasked by the
Is
judges.
it dark?
It's past curfew. That's why they're asking.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, there's a curfew in the city?
There's a curfew for the Dragon District because there's a trial going on, and because there was a murder recently, so the guards are on edge.
Okay. So all the
It's-
stupid
it's-
rules that only come out when it's convenient for the government.
Well, no,
Got
it's actually not. It's actually not uncommon for when there's a murder for the police to be on their guard.
Well, I wouldn't know that because there hasn't been a murder in the
Yeah,
city in a year.
it's fairly new. You can tell the guards are a little uneasy by the fact.
Okay, well-
when a group of hardy adventurers and a giant bear walk up, they actually point their weapons, and the weapons are shaking.
Okay, we need to see Brennan. It's urgent.
What's your business with Brennan?
We're investigating the murders in the gutter, and we think he may be able to help us.
And we're tasked by the judges themselves.
Their eyes widen when they hear the judge's name. They go, "Yes, of course, of course, of course. Get in."
You listen to a perfect stranger.
They
Me, you know.
they actually don't know you.
Oh, I don't know all of the guards yet?
No,
Yeah,
you don't
you're
know
not
all the
that
guards.
sweet.
There's a lot of them.
Well, you know.
There's a constant rotation of guards.
Okay.
You're not Mr.
Oh, they have a
Popularity.
You
pretty
know
high
a
turnover
handful
rate.
of them, but
Low
there's
pay.
always been a chance that there's someone that you don't recognize.
It's a union thing. Okay, got it.
They open the gates and you head towards Brennan's house. You can tell that this is a much finer place. This is where a lot of the Magisters live, where a lot of the upper class live. Some of the officers of the military live.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that it would definitely cost a pretty penny to live here, and it's less hoity-toity, like the Imperial District, and more like we've earned this.
So
this is
not
our
little boxes.
closed-gated community where we are respected enough to be left alone.
Okay.
Okay.
You see a couple off-duty officers walking their dogs and stuff like that. People like wave in good measure. You go to Brennan's house and you can hear that he has some music playing from the inside. It's just very faint. He's just got some softer tunes going. You can tell he's definitely trying to relax. And there's some
What's he
candlelights.
playing on? Does he have a?
Did he hire a minstrel?
No,
Did he hire a bard? Or is he
You know
playing-
that he had some runes crafted by the Magisters to play music for him.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, I need that. I need
Nice.
So like a
Anyways,
magic music box.
Essentially.
Kind of.
Essentially.
Okay,
Fuck,
gotcha.
I wish
All
we
right.
had those.
Well, let's. I'll walk up to the door and knock.
Make
Not
be
just like a
lit.
normal person.
Yeah, he comes to the door. I'm coming. I've got wet hands. You can hear him sort of rustling around, and he opens up his door with like a dish rag. Oh, Roman, what I do the pleasure? You can tell that now this is the first time you two have ever seen him in not armor. He's wearing very simple clothing, just like a brown tunic and brown pants and some slippers.
Is he like come up from nothing, kind of?
He's had talks with you about like how he's earned everything he's made.
Okay.
He's very proud of everything he's gotten.
Okay.
Please come in. It's cold. He ushers you all in and closes the door behind you, like a proper guest would. If you guys look around his house, you see that he's got various like heirlooms and items just about. He's got a sword above his fireplace that looks very special to him. You see his actual officer's armor on a mannequin of sorts. You can smell a stew brewing. You could definitely tell that he was just getting settled into the evening. Shall I pour you all a drink?
Yes, please.
Of course. He pulls out four little glasses and he pours out some just regular bourbon. He definitely doesn't drink as heavy as Jansen does, but he does like a nice little drink.
Okay.
He sits down in his recliner.
I'll take mine and down it like as fast as possible.
That is sipping bourbon.
I'm just gonna sip at it and just kind of like look at Roman like.
It is the most exquisite bourbon you've ever had, Mordos. You could definitely tell that this cost him a very pretty penny.
Okay. Like, oh my god, this is the best whiskey I've ever
bought
had.
this special order from some mountain dwarves.
Oh,
Sorry.
this is amazing.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm sorry for Roman. He doesn't
No.
understand bourbon like I do.
I'm sorry for Roman. And you can definitely tell he's got a different air about him. He's not as formal.
Well,
he seems to just sort of recline back in his chair, sipping his bourbon. Goes, you fucking dick. Puts his glass down. So, what can I do the pleasure?
Well, we found something that might interest you.
Oh, this sounds
we need your
serious.
help.
I'm gonna.
Let me just get this out. As an official, I cannot formally assist you in any investigation, but I will help where I can, as a civilian.
Okay. This will interest you as a civilian and as an official. Whatever way you want to take it.
Sure.
I'm gonna take the knife,
My baggie.
and I'm just gonna set it down on the
Are you
table.
familiar enough that you could just go in my bag?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
that's-
cool. Yeah.
Where did you
It
find
is. We found it in the sewers. We were following a blood trail from Graal Unklanarish's house. Did I get that right?
I
The blood trail.
Unkalarish.
Unkalarish. Right.
Kalarish.
That was close.
It was close.
We
It was
were
close.
following a blood trail that left from the crime scene that went to Graal's house, that then went to the sewers. We went into the sewers and found this knife stashed away, hidden. We believe
You
it's the
can
murder
see him just
weapon of
nodding,
the
but not
Silverfoot.
saying a word.
Huh?
You can see him nodding, but not saying a word with surprise in his eyes.
Okay. And I'm just gonna say we think it's the murder weapon of that family of what elves, the Silverfoots, and we think it might have something obviously to do with that cult to Vecna.
I think someone in the guard may have been involved.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is Graal is innocent. This basically proves it, that someone in the cult or someone paid by the cult. Okay.
You could tell he's trying to talk, but no words are coming out.
The blood
And-
trail was red. We think that the murderer was injured.
Is
I
he
know you can't
incapable
say
of
anything.
talking, or is it
He
like
lifts up
something-
his arm, and you see a sigil on his wrist. That and make an Arcana check actually, so you guys can tell what it does.
Can I do that too?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we
Yeah. Anyone can make an Arcana check.
I just fart a little.
Ted, you don't know. Roman doesn't know.
This bourbon really loosens you up.
Don't
Fuck,
forget you have
dude.
inspiration unless
You do-
Scale decides it's been.
You have
Oh,
inspiration still.
damn it! I should have done it.
Can I do a
before.
reroll,
It's
or
like-
is
yes.
that just like
I will
It's
let
all
you reroll.
expired.
okay? I hate to like retcon like that.
Okay, that's fine. So you use your DM inspiration. At first you're like, I don't get it, and you're like, oh shit, it's a silencing rune.
So they're being
Can you mime it?
Why?
says
being
he
forced to
can't.
be neutral.
He is forced to be neutral. He
Okay.
can only talk about things as a civilian, but what you've just brought him forces
It's
him
official.
to be official.
Okay.
You can definitely tell that he cannot interfere.
Can we? I'm gonna kind of recognize that. I'm gonna say, is there any way that we can talk on a more official capacity when you're on duty? Okay. Well,
he writes on a piece of paper his hours. He'll be back in the office at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
okay.
Okay. What time is it now?
It's about 8 o'clock at night.
It's the time to do some
Okay.
talking.
Well, in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this bourbon. Thank you, sir. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's very good.
What about you have it like a cognac?
Are any? Do I know if any businesses are still open in the city? Since clearly I can't do anything to
Know
actually
that
investigate this
Wade
murder.
works well through the night because that's his passion. It's his hobby.
Okay.
Heron closes the shop up, but if you really wanted to, you could probably get Wade's attention, and there's a chance he might open it up to you.
Okay.
You know that all the taverns are still open. They pretty much operate 24/7.
Okay.
Beyond that, it's really hit or miss.
Okay. So I'm going to look at, very pointedly look at only my companions. I'm not trying to engage Brennan here. I'm not trying to offend him by excluding him.
Oh no,
but
he's like, he just wishes he could help more.
would you like to go and try to find Narwhal ourselves?
No.
He grabs you,
No.
and he's like,
I think that's a horrible idea.
Okay.
I think it's a horrible
Do you
idea.
have any reason to believe that he might be involved?
He tells you. He actually says Narwhal is out of town.
When? When did he leave?
He left the other day.
Okay, so he wasn't even in the city.
He left on duty. He's
On what
doing
business?
a tour of the sands.
Of
Where?
the sands?
Of the sands. You know the sands to be a desert far away. He left with a small platoon. We're doing excursion work. We're trying to find out what's going on down there. We heard some reports from some of our scouts.
Have we reported back about the cult?
Yes,
Yeah.
you've been working with him about the cult.
Okay, but since our thing in the whole cave.
Oh, nobody told him.
Okay, can we bring him up to speed real quick?
Jansen to tell him.
Can we bring him up to speed on that whole thing
Oh
real
my god,
quick?
what even
What do
happened?
you tell him?
Oh god.
We
Spider bitch, half orc, giant.
Sorry, what? Biter bitch?
Spider.
What spider?
Oh, see, for some reason, you say dark elf, and she was a high elf, wasn't she?
She was a high elf.
For
She was
some
a
reason,
drow.
I think
She's not a drow.
Moth and think she
Yeah.
had, I don't know.
Yeah, you're fine.
For some reason, in my head, she had a spider body and 8 legs. This whole time.
wow.
Oh, God.
That's not what that is.
Thinking
And
of
I was
Vex
thinking,
or
well,
what?
not like that. Anyway,
fuck,
so
what is it? What is it?
yeah,
That's a drider.
Yeah.
bad. Okay, big bad
Um,
lady who seemed to know we were coming.
Named Sylvari.
half orc giant named Tabany.
Also, don't Google drider without safe search on.
Doing it now.
Oh God,
Doing it now.
very bad cosplay, I imagine.
No, it's not cosplay. It's fan art.
Ugh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my
no.
God.
Anyway.
What's wrong with that?
Mordos
The
is
very
calling right
brief version was Sylvari, Tabany, gigantic pool of blood
Did you say
afterwards.
Sylvari?
Yes.
Yes.
Shit. Does Jensen know?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
I
We should talk about this
will-
more when we're not undergoing a murder investigation.
We need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
One last thing though, we found a contract that I think an assassination contract that I think is out on you. Jansen
Why?
doesn't seem to think so.
Who would want
But-
to kill me? I'm not boasting. There is no mage in history that could kill me.
This is
Yeah.
Brennan talking.
This is Brennan talking.
Okay.
Wow.
Can I do any kind of check to see if I think he's just
Sure, do an insight check.
full of shit, or because what? That is not what I expected
You
from
know
him.
that he's telling the truth.
Like, I seriously think that no mage in history could ever have killed him.
Yes. Could no mage besides a magister, you believe nobody but they could take him down.
Well,
And they're essentially magic incarnate.
Yes.
Isn't it? Are we insinuating that Sylvari
I had
was a
such
magister?
high flying friends, and everybody froze.
Oh,
Oh, I think it's Roman is Rip.
Is it? No, I'm
Roman
here.
was killed.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
here.
we're all still here.
Okay.
Don't we have reason to believe that Sylvari was once a magister?
Yes.
So
Actually, I'm sorry. Can we backtrack? Kind of piggyback on Ted's question. What school was she? I forgot.
Necromancy.
Okay. And what school was Jensen?
He is transmutation.
Okay, that's what I thought.
did I write that down? Huh. Okay,
I'm just
so
putting
yeah.
hands next to him. I hope I don't get that confused later.
So if this person's out to kill you, there's a probability that they might be able to because they are quite powerful. And speaking from personal experience, she was very, very strong, very powerful.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I've got my own prowess with a sword and shield. Plus, I'm pretty good at dispelling magic. If there's one thing I've learned in all these years, it's how to dispel magic.
Okay. Well,
You cannot believe me how many times
just keep an eye
up-and-coming
out.
wizards try to turn people into pigs.
Just keep an eye out, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
If
I get a duel every week.
The contract did use your first name, which I thought was strange, and referred to you as a magister, but for some reason
What?
it just really makes me think of you.
They called me
So-
Brennan.
Okay, I'm so confused. Is Brennan his first name or his last name?
It's his first name.
Chrono was his
Cole
Cole.
is his
Carl.
It used your last name. Sorry. I swear, I thought Brennan was his last name.
surname. That's weird.
And
That's actually weird.
your
I
last
would
name
go
and
by-
seemed to refer to you as a magister.
Huh.
Okay, well, just keep an eye out, please. I don't want you to die. I
I'll
like
keep
you.
an eye out. That's really strange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen,
I guess we'll.
You guys are burning candlelight. We need to figure this out.
Yeah.
Okay.
While I can't offer any real help, do you guys
Well-
want to stay for dinner?
I
You guys
would
look
love some
ragged.
more of this bourbon if you're having some.
You
Oh,
were
I
just
know.
doing dishes. You've
That's
already.
a platinum per glass. You know a platinum to be roughly 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh. Okay. Well,
He definitely paid top
Wait.
dollar for this bottle.
Platinum is 10 gold pieces.
Okay, he paid 1,000 gold pieces for. He paid it's 1,000 gold pieces per glass.
Okay.
well then, thank you for offering.
It's very
you know,
expensive bourbon.
I'm hungry.
nice
Well,
burbs.
please,
Okay.
and enjoy yourselves. He pulls out a cauldron of stew, and it smells so good to you guys. Nox, you've been stuck on tavern food for the last year. This is the first real home cooked meal you've had in a while. And Roman, you know this to be one of his famous stews that he adores making. It's filled with beef, potato, onion. It's got celeries. It's got various spices. It is delicious. He also pulls out a piece of bread and he dishes it out to all of you. Can your bear eat human food?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
He's good.
okay.
He's
he,
good.
He pulls out a very large bowl, and he dishes it all out, and he puts a couple ice cubes in to help cool it off. I don't want him to burn his mouth, so
Little
nice,
berry
yeah.
snout.
he looks at the bear, and he just motions table or floor, and Barry just sort of motions at floor, and he just puts on the ground next, just between you, Nox and Mordos.
How long have we been here?
Just a couple of minutes, maybe 10, 20 minutes.
Okay.
And presumably, you guys have good conversation. If you guys want to know more about Brennan, you can ask him here.
I kind of want to eat and go.
What
but-
race is Brennan?
What?
He is human.
He's human. So you know, his charisma is a 21.
Okay.
Damn.
He is very attractive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, his dick is huge.
That
It's gonna be
nice
like,
to meet you, David girl later on, hey?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey,
You can definitely tell he is, based on the way he
you single?
Are you actually asking him?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I am. Unfortunately, my work doesn't allow me to have much of a social life aside from the odd drink with my friend Roman here. And of course Jansen, but I've known Jansen for ages.
Oh, okay.
I'll look at Nox and say, he's single despite my best efforts.
Listen.
He just
listen.
won't take the time.
And Nox is gonna be like, oh, you
want
two.
a tavern
No,
woman.
no.
Oh, you two.
I want someone
Wingman.
respectable.
Wingman efforts.
Oh, yes. I'm not a homosexual.
I was wondering if I was barking up the wrong tree, that's all.
You do you. Maybe
Yeah.
Roman will
He
too.
just pours another glass of bourbon and starts like drinking it. You can tell that you're making him a little uncomfortable.
Good. I
Oh my
want
By
God.
being so forward.
Good. I want to get out of here.
I'm just gonna be like this.
I mean, I've introduced him to several fine ladies, but he does not seem to be interested.
One had gut rot.
That can be cured.
She didn't cure it.
You could have.
That's gross, dude.
Anyway.
I've got no gut rot.
Let me know
What'd you say?
when we have.
I said I don't have gut rot.
He goes,
He's got everything
he
else.
kind of eyes you up and down.
Let me know when we've been here about an hour. By the way.
You've been here about 45 minutes at this point.
Okay.
You guys
I
have been
need-
sort of talking cheerfully.
Okay. I'm going to stand up and start pacing around the room.
Are you all right, Roman?
I'll be okay.
No, what's,
Messing in my
what's
game,
going
Roman.
I need another drink.
Oh, is it the sickness?
Yeah.
Okay.
What sickness?
He actually gets up and he pours you a small
This is
vial.
the cheap stuff. The cheap stuff,
He
not
he
your.
doesn't pour you
expensive shit.
alcohol. He pours you a small vial of what seems to be a purple ichor. Jansen gave this to me to actually give to you. This should help.
What's going on?
What's it taste like? I trust Brennan, so I'll just go ahead and take it.
If you take it, it tastes like grape.
It seems like
Some of that
Tastes
grape
like
I think I
drink.
got it flavored at the pharmacy.
Yeah. It's like a strong grape. It kind of tastes like cough syrup. Like, it's not
Okay.
great, but it's not awful.
How long will this help?
He says about 12 hours. And he
What's
hands
going
you
on?
a small bottle.
Uh-huh.
Alvarez can make this for you. It should help with the motion sickness.
Okay.
Motion
What?
sickness.
Motion sickness.
Oh, at least be able to sleep.
What motion?
Oh, you don't
sickness?
know?
We don't know.
Yeah,
Wait,
what's up?
Roman gets
No,
land sick.
Brennan, please
He
don't.
gets land
Please
sick
don't.
because
It's so embarrassing.
he's so used to being on a ship. He bought a houseboat.
Oh my god.
It's not a houseboat.
Tell
it's
him
an
about the
actual
houseboat.
ship. It's an actual ship. It's a boat. It's a real
Oh, it's
boat.
a houseboat.
It's a 40-foot ship.
Wait, what? So
So
you
you
like
live on a
sit
load,
right now?
all
This
by
is
your
the-
lonesome. You can tell that Brennan's getting a little drunk.
Alright, well,
I am a sailor and a trader.
And you
and
got land sick?
I have lived on a ship for almost half of my life, rarely going ashore.
Are you gonna throw up right now?
I was, but hopefully this potion will help.
That ichor seems to be very fast acting.
So you need an anti-motion sickness?
It's
The land doesn't move right, okay?
You need an anti.
it doesn't move. It doesn't move at all.
You're half
Exactly.
elf.
Anyways,
it's basically Dramamine. He gave you fantasy Dramamine.
Can I get that at a reduced price at Fantasy Costco? If I
But
buy in bulk.
So that should help out with
Okay.
your land sickness. So you have about another 2 doses left.
Okay, so the whole vial wasn't. Okay.
No, the whole album wasn't
least
there.
get
It was
through
more
this.
like a tester to see if it would work.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. So we spent some time here.
Yeah.
Get land sickness.
He is getting super sleepy. He's like, you guys gotta get out of here. I'm gonna
Okay.
take a nap.
We'll leave you to your evening's rest. We will see you at your office.
I'll see you guys bright and early.
I'll see you
Fuck, I'm gonna
later.
go to sleep.
About what time is it?
It's about 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Hey Nox, make a perception check.
Okay.
Cool. You guys leave.
What?
You guys leave
What
the
did I
house.
just roll for?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Apparently not well enough.
You
Well,
guys leave this house.
You guys.
And
we,
So
9 o'clock at night. The city's quiet.
What do we?
Much like my real life.
Which is why we're all doing this on a Friday night.
Wow. Okay.
Um,
I mean, I'm married, so fuck all y'all.
I said my. I didn't include anybody else.
I know Roman did. What a dick. All right,
I'm
so
just doing
you
me.
guys are now outside Brennan's house. What do you guys do?
What do we
9 o'clock
do?
at night?
Do we maybe show Grawl this knife? Maybe he has some recollection of it. Maybe,
You guys would have to go
sounds
back to the town center.
or do we want to just sleep it off and meet Brennan at 6 a.m.?
Wait, is Grawl is in the stocks in the town center?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. For some reason, I thought it was like right near the gallows.
No, they moved him from the gallows to the stocks.
Okay, I thought the stocks were like right next to the gallows.
There
or
are
something.
some, but they have moved him again into a
Okay.
place that isn't the gutter. Because they're like, he might
'Cause
get
he would be
murdered down
dead.
here.
Okay. I think that's a good idea, Mordos. Hopefully
one?
he's awake.
Well, Grawl?
Yeah.
All right, let's go
Okay.
find Grawl and just see if he has any.
You see him sleeping just in the stocks.
I'm gonna wake him up.
How?
Gonna shake
Why
him.
are we waking up?
Okay.
Why are we waking
You
up?
shake him awake. He's like, what? Who is that?
And I'm just gonna have the I'll just be holding the knife in front of him, like not threateningly, but
yeah,
just
you're
like
just
holding
like
it up.
dangling it.
Yeah.
Where'd you find that?
What is this?
I don't fucking know. It looks like a knife.
Just like a knife.
Okay.
Does it look familiar?
I just wanted to see if he was gonna like have any surprise or anything. That's
No.
all I want to know.
He doesn't seem to recognize it.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, hang in there. We think we found some evidence that's gonna prove
Clearly.
what we said.
Clearly, you found a knife.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool. I'll just be here till I die. So I mean,
He's not very bright. I start pulling Mordos away.
What?
all right.
We're not gonna find anything here.
I was trying
Bye.
to see if he knew what the knife was.
He obviously doesn't know what the knife is, Mordos.
Well, now we know that. Yeah.
All right.
Thank
so,
you, Grawl.
Of course.
Let's.
I'm gonna try and go back to sleep now
you-
because I'm gonna
you're
die
sure.
tomorrow.
Can I,
die tomorrow.
Jerk face.
What's
to
up,
make
Roman?
him
Definitely
feel
not.
slightly better, can I sing him a song of rest?
You can.
Only if
I
you-
don't have an actual song prepared for this either. I really do need to make like an entire
I'm
playlist.
real
Instruments do you
tired
have
of
on
your.
you?
Oh,
Go
I
on.
have a flute. Those are my proficiencies. Hang on. I have a flute, a pan flute made of whalebone, and my swords.
Okay. Go make a performance check.
Okay.
Who did watch
um,
this?
I'm going to try the pan flute actually because it's my
so-
magic focus. So I'm using
So-
it to play him a song of rest.
You weaving. Actually, can you roll an Arcana check along with that?
Yep.
I want to see if you're able to weave. No. Okay. So attempting to sort of weave magic through this, you kind of fail. So a couple notes are flat, but you're like, it's fine. He's a Cooper. He doesn't know any better. You soothe him back to sleep
Okay.
like a big old baby.
Nice work, Romansky.
If he's, I don't think he's going to die tomorrow, but he thinks he is. So I'd like to at least
He is
let him rest.
totally just believing he's dead tomorrow.
But he's
I
asleep,
think
so
we
it's
have
fine.
asleep
enough. At least Tortoise seems fair. I think we have
From
enough
what
that
you've heard
maybe.
in the past of the judges' trials is they will hear every piece of evidence before making any type of conclusion.
Yeah. I think that right now, if we took only what we have, I think we have enough at least to get Tortoise to consider
Yeah.
the possibility that they're wrong. Do I know? Have I met any of the Magisters other than Jansen?
No.
Do I know any of their names?
Like,
You
that's-
know of two of their names.
Okay.
Let me pull up my important
Do I-
NPCs list. You know of Jaren, who is the Gnome Magister of Divination.
Jeron?
Jeren.
Gnome Magister of Divination.
And you know Karak.
Spell that, please.
Kar''Rak. and he is a half orc, and his specialty is evocation.
I'm sorry, I was distracted. Evocation, I got that.
You're a bard. You've been there before.
Yeah.
He's a half orc.
Mordos is
Oh, God.
just messing with your instruments.
A, yeah, it's that.
It's out of tune.
A apostrophe.
KAR apostrophe RAK.
Oh God. I'm just gonna write down what I think I heard.
Yeah, it's not. No one's gonna ask you to spell it.
Well, I may not even say it right. Half orc evocation.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. And I just spelled orc with a K. Okay.
I mean, if you're doing Warhammer, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think we can do anything else tonight.
We really can't.
You guys want to go drink on my boat?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a boat party. Will Barry fit on your houseboat?
Yes, it's not a houseboat. It's a
it's
40
an actual ship. Based on
It's a
Brennan's
houseboat.
tone, he was being really, really dickish.
I know, that's why I'm
Because it's a
keeping
sensitive
it.
subject to Roman.
Oh,
It's a
I
houseboat.
completely just went over my head. I'm like, yeah.
It's a houseboat.
So you
do
guys
it.
go towards the docks.
For everyone that's not in the United States, that's like 12 meters.
Yeah, yeah. You
Got it.
guys go onto this effectively ship, and it's fairly nice. You could definitely tell that he paid a pretty penny for it. There's not a crew member to be found.
It is in extreme disrepair.
Yeah, it's
Why is your
It needs
houseboat
help.
falling apart?
There's no masts. There are holes in the hull.
Why
But
is your
none-
houseboat falling apart?
Because I don't have much money and I needed a boat.
We got lots of money now.
I lost my ship at sea, so I'm having to start from scratch.
And you started with a houseboat?
It's not a houseboat. It's a ship.
It's a
It's
houseboat.
got 3 decks below it.
Bro,
It's not
a houseboat.
seaworthy. It's a houseboat.
looking at the ship. You
It is
can definitely
floating.
tell-
It is floating
It
in
is
the,
floating.
the harbor.
You can definitely tell that.
Seaworthy. It's a houseboat.
You can definitely tell that this is a ship, and that it does have 2 cannons on it.
Oh, it has guns?
It does have 2 cannons.
Oh, shit.
They are
Okay.
in the worst possible places. One is pointing forward, one is pointing backwards.
Oh, shit. Hang on. I need to put that in my notes. I have a list of repairs that I need to make to my
Yeah,
boat.
okay. All right.
I can mark guns off.
Houseboat.
So we just
Guns.
planning on sleeping till 6?
You guys can drink the night away.
Yeah, there is. I do have hammocks below decks. So, yeah,
Okay.
we can sit up here and drink and whatever, get to
On
know
your
each other
houseboat?
on my houseboat, and then I have a cabin, obviously below the poop deck, and then, which I can explain the actual.
Poop, he said deck.
Oh my god, you said poop and deck.
Okay.
And
So,
there are
do you guys
hammocks
drink at all
below.
during the evening?
I'm gonna have just a drink.
Okay. What are you
I
drinking?
sip on
Whatever's Roman or whatever Roman offers.
Do you
Yeah.
offer them alcohol or libations?
Oh, I do, but I'm not sure what I have. Can you give me some insight into what I might have on hand?
So far,
on your
Because-
houseboat.
I mean, I have usually until tonight. I have to drink
Do
a
you have-
lot when I'm not on my ship.
You have a
to
lot of spare
not puke
ale.
every
You've
hour.
got a lot of spare ale. You have a bottle of cheap wine, and you
You have
have
rum on your
about a
houseboat?
quarter bottle left of the good stuff.
Do you have
Okay.
rum on your houseboat?
You've got. A
I
little
would
bit of
like to
rum.
have rum on my houseboat.
You have one
Like-
bottle of unopened rum.
The cheapest ass home distilled shit.
You have a bottle of that, and you have a bottle of wax sealed rum. That you know what the special occasion is that you open that up.
Yeah.
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 So I'll break out the cheap stuff and apologize for its poor quality, but explain that when you need a lot of it, you
It
kind
is
of have
not
to go
good,
cheap.
but it'll get you fucked up.
Unlike the stuff Brennan gave me, I'm just gonna shoot this back.
Okay. Make a con saving throw.
Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff.
I really need to spend some ability points in con. Do we all need to make con?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Even though I'm sipping it, I have to.
Yeah. If you intend to on drinking the whole thing, you have to make a con saving throw. Okay. You guys all go to bed afterwards after doing some little chit chats.
Alone, I hope.
So, how would you have guys woken up in the morning? Just relied on the sunlight?
Oh crap.
I guess
I'm
we were
gonna
drinking.
rely on
Probably wouldn't
Barry
have.
to wake me up.
Wait. I think I have.
I made no plans to wake up because I drank
I,
and I immediately passed out.
Barry's usually my alarm clock.
Barry's usually your alarm clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't my sailor have a feature? My sailor background have a feature that lets me always know what time it is and stuff like that.
You know which way is north. You
That's
can't
it?
tell time when you're unconscious.
Well, no, there's okay. Maybe that's a separate feat that I'd have to take.
I don't know, dude.
There is a feat that lets me do that.
Okay.
Well, you
So like
don't
lets me
have
wake
it,
up whenever I
so-
want to. I guess I don't have it. Okay.
Give me a
don't-
second. Oh fuck. There we go. Give me a second. Backgrounds. Sailor.
I think it might be one of the feats that I want to take in the future. I just haven't taken it yet. And it might not even be in the PHB. It might be in a different book.
You do not get that for being a sailor.
Okay. Yeah, it must be something else.
Yep.
Oh no,
All right.
sailor boy. I don't know why I said that. Let's
All
go.
right. Okay, cool. So you guys wake up. You all notice it's later on in the day than you expected.
Oh, rats.
It
Oh,
is.
rats.
What time is it?
It is 9 in the morning.
We gotta go.
Oh fuck! We have
We got-
3 hours
You
to
guys
finish
have
this.
3 hours to figure this out.
Oh, I will rouse my companions and be like,
Roman, you wake
So-
up first, and you wake up and you're like, "Oh man, I'm tired." You look at the sun, and you have like a sundial on your ship. You wake up, you grab your morning like juice, and you're just like okay, it's gotta be like 6 a.m. You look up, you're like, "Fuck!" You run down into the decks, and you just like roll people out of their hammocks.
"Get up! We're late. We've got to go. We've only have 3 hours to save girl's life."
Oh,
Did
oh,
Barry
shit.
try to wake me up?
Barry did not wake you up. Barry will
Barry
sleep
did
all
drop
day.
2 after we went to sleep.
Barry's an animal. He sleeps. He doesn't have like an internal timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, let's run.
For that to happen, Nox, you guys would have to sleep in the same place for about a month at a time. And this is
For
a new
him to
place
get into
into an actual
rhythm.
routine of waking up at a certain time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We need to wait. Where are we running? We going to the judges? We going to Grawl? We
Where are
going
you
to
guys
Brennan?
going?
Oh,
You
we're
guys.
You
going to
gotta
Brennan's
get this
office.
evidence.
Okay, let's run. And
We
Brennan.
said we were going to go to Brennan's office first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
And
Yep. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
Okay, so you guys go to Brennan's office, and you can see that he is busy. He is like, before you even enter the door, he is yelling at people. You can't really tell what's going on. He appears to be yelling in a different language.
Which language?
So what?
Do I know what language?
What languages do you guys know?
Infernal.
What languages is he speaking? I don't.
Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Yeah.
You don't
and
know what he says? What about you,
I don't know.
Mordos?
I know Common, Elven. and
Common, Infernal, Druidic.
okay, and then Nox?
Just Common and Elven.
Okay, you guys, none of you know what he's saying.
Comprehend languages.
Okay, do you cast it?
Yes,
just gonna be
as
like,
a spell.
You just say it out loud.
Alright,
Yes.
you hear, Father, you have to understand. This is not our place to be here. They are interfering. We need to do... I understand.
Brennan saying this?
Brennan saying that. I understand.
To whom?
You can't tell.
So there,
It's a
oh,
one-sided
are we
comment.
not in his office?
No.
Oh.
I understand. Yes. Yes, I'll be there. Of course. I love you too, Father.
I'll walk into the room. Quickly.
Roman,
Urgently.
how can I help you?
We're late, and we have 3
Yes.
hours.
What do you have?
The knife.
Yeah, but I don't really...
Anything?
Because he can't help us.
We have this knife that
He
basically.
couldn't help you off duty. He can take you in front of the judges if you are ready.
Oh, Hmm.
Are you prepared?
I need to see one of the magisters.
Which one?
Is this helping?
Jaren.
Jaren. If you say so. He places a ball, like a crystal ball, on his desk, and he waves his hand over it.
That's how he's talking to his dad.
Jaren! And the voice echoes. You are summoned! And then a cloud of smoke appears in the office, and you see a little gnome in, like, fancy clothes and robes. Very, very regal. It's purple with gold trim, and he has a staff about twice his size. On the end of it, you see an actual drake's claw holding an orb. Yes! What can I assist you with?
Mordos, do you have the knife?
Yes.
You could have just nodded.
No, I'm in this.
May I see it, please?
Yes. I'm just gonna give him the knife, unthreateningly.
Here, take
I
this
will
blade!
hold it out to. I will hold it out to Jaren, and say, "Can
I
you tell
see.
me whose blood this is?"
Possibly. He waves his hand, and a spectral hand comes up out of the ground and grabs the knife and holds it in front of him, down to his level.
Oh yeah, Mage Hand would probably have been a good cantrip to take.
He seems to be eyeing it over. Excuse me. He opens up his little bag of holding he has on his belt, and he pulls out a pair of glasses. Uh-huh. He seems to speak a magic language that Roman, you can still understand. And it says, "Truer eyes never see." And he waves his hand, and you see him just analyzing every piece of this weapon. Elven blood, wood elf. It's mixed, family of 4. They're not recorded, so they're not from the Imperial or Dragon districts.
No one else. There's no other blood.
Not on this blade. What else would you
Well,
like to know?
I feel like
There's no
Who it
fingerprints
belongs-
either.
the eye on it is evidence enough that a cult had something to do with it, and they
This
had,
cult.
yeah,
Used by a second to third seat cultist. This blade is
Okay.
often used to prove your worth or to do a sacrifice.
sacrifice.
The person who used this blade last is still in the city.
That might be.
They have not left yet.
Oh shit.
Can you help us find this person,
I
or is that
cannot.
as precise as you can be?
This is all I can do for you. The judges have allowed me this much.
Thank you, Jaren.
Is there anything else? His voice goes back to its normal state.
I can't think
you
of
can
anything
definitely
else.
tell that he was in a trance.
Okay.
I can't
Um,
think of anything else. Anybody?
I want to ask. I'm just going to tell Roman. I'm going to say, look, I think we have enough evidence not to prove his innocence, but to prove that he might not be. Like it'll prolong his guilty process because it might be a cult. There's other evidence that might
Brennan
be something
interjects.
else.
The judges will not allow that. They need a suspect.
We have to find who really did this in 3 hours.
Jaren pipes up. 2 hours and 45 minutes to be exact.
Thank you,
He's gonna
Jaren.
die.
I honestly thought this would
You
be
don't want to
enough.
overestimate. You'll be late, and a man will die.
Really, but also you said that they need evidence. Like they look at any evidence before they.
They will look at any evidence.
They're going to let us show them, and then they're going to decide right then and
Yes.
there. That's it. There will be no more investigation beyond what we do.
Well, okay.
So we have the murder weapon
Mhm.
tied to the cult of Vecna,
Mhm.
hidden in the sewers.
Yep.
When did Captain Narwhal leave the city?
About 3 days ago.
And the murder happened like 2.
Yesterday.
Fuck.
Yesterday early morning, like 2 a.m. So it was the middle of the night. Narwhal was already gone with a group of people that could vouch for him.
Okay.
I'm missing something.
What can I do here? Let's see.
Oh, okay. So, keeping in mind what Jaren just said, can I cast Identify on the damn knife
You can.
and see if I can find anything else about it?
Wow.
I'm so
Way
stupid.
to use your stuff.
You can definitely tell that this is a magic weapon, and it is meant to sacrifice for a higher purpose. You can't tell what the purpose is, because its actual purpose is foreign to you, and it's not revealed in the weapon itself. But you can tell that it will deal sufficient damage to an individual. That every slice you make on a person with it deals increasing damage.
So, yeah.
Dramatic.
Dramatic.
I'm gonna murder him. My brother, that is.
I was like, that escalated
I'm
quick.
just gonna kill everyone in the room.
Gerald, kill you!
I'm gonna roll for killing everyone in the room.
Alright, I snap.
Do a hellish rebuke and explode.
Okay.
What you do?
Okay,
Brennan
so
says, maybe you should investigate the gutter again. Maybe there's something you missed.
Eric.
there has to be something we missed there. But I don't know
Honestly,
what.
if someone's leaving in that much of a hurry, they have to have left something else.
Okay, let's
maybe
go back
check-
to the crime scene, I guess.
Maybe check with Billy. Maybe he knows something.
Billy pisses his pants with the slightest breeze.
Billy was on watch that night.
Okay. Let's go see if we can find Billy.
Okay. You all go back down to the south gate. You are down to about 2 hours when you actually reach the gate. You see Billy there, standing with Frank.
As a point of order,
Yeah.
did we actually benefit from a long rest?
Yes. Yes.
Overnight?
You got all your stuff back. You healed up any hit points you were missing.
Which I don't think we were missing any.
No, you weren't.
Okay. I did get my spell slots back.
Yes.
That's important. Okay. So, we find Billy.
You find Billy, and he's with Frank. Frank has come back finally. So you have someone who can talk in place of Billy if need be.
Was okay.
Hello, sirs.
Yo.
How can I be of assistance? He looks kind of on edge, because you guys always get in his face.
Okay, I'm going to try a different tack. I'm going to be nice to Billy today.
Okay, all right.
Billy, the other night, you were on watch when the Silverfoots were killed, weren't you?
Yes,
Did you see or hear anything unusual?
I did, and I sent Frank down to go see, because he's much stronger than I am. And Frank just sort of nods. If you guys... Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Buddy.
Everybody.
Okay. Nox, you notice that there is a small cut on Frank's neck, and that he seems to be sort of nursing a little bit. Yeah, I sent Frank in to go investigate, and he said he didn't find anything.
Nothing at all?
No.
Nothing?
Frank just nods, just shakes his head no.
Um,
Did you cut yourself shaving?
I cut it while I was out on duty.
But you
Detect
found nothing?
thoughts.
Holy
Not
shit.
that night. Okay. Save and throw. Who do you want to read thoughts on first?
Frank.
Okay. You hear nothing. You can tell your spell failed.
Okay, and if I have read this spell over and over again, and I always forget, they can't tell that I'm doing this.
Yes, he has no idea. Although
Okay.
you do have a verbal, somatic, and material component to that spell, so you do say something and wave your hand.
You will tell us what you know.
That's basically what it is. But he doesn't notice.
He's another drunk.
Okay.
He's answering Nox's question, and you're kind of to his side.
Okay. I'm going to. Well, Fortunately, I have a magic focus, so the material components are nothing. And
I think Frank did it.
well, Nox. While Nox is still questioning, since my first one failed, I'm going to do a second one on Billy.
Okay. Billy does not save. Billy rolls on that one. So you can hear all of Billy's thoughts.
Okay, so first off, I'm hearing whatever he's thinking right this second. Oh, God.
And you can see him sort of swaying while you guys are talking to Frank.
God. Okay, so we're going to come back to Nox asking Frank questions then.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a second.
I'm going to come back. We'll come
So
back
Nox,
to
what do you want to... Are you grilling Frank and Billy at this point?
So I can tell that this cut is... Can I tell by that perception check that that's a fresher cut?
You can definitely tell that his bandage is still bleeding. So it's during the healing process. He keeps like grabbing it and kind of like nursing it a little bit. Like it still hurts.
Can we see it?
My cut?
No, I didn't ask that. But
Yeah, it's like right on his neck.
Okay.
Is it bandaged, I think,
It's bandaged.
Okay. I don't know what I should ask.
Roman, while she's thinking of stuff, you
Yeah.
hear in Billy's head, really sucks what's going to happen to that orc. I really liked him. He made my dad barrels once. What if my dad's okay?
Since I can, on my second turn, like as this goes on, I can dig deeper, basically.
Yeah, that's what you hear when you dig a little bit deeper.
Oh,
It's related, but it's not entirely there.
So you said you got this cut while you were out the other night. What night?
It'd be about 2 nights ago.
Is that when the murders happened?
As far as I know.
Well, what kind of commotion did you hear that Billy sent you to investigate?
Well, Billy told me as I was coming back from my nightly rounds, he said that there was a commotion up near the Silverfoot's place. So I went ahead and I investigated.
What did you find?
I found that they were killed. And I went ahead and I alerted the actual guard.
I'm going to let Detect Thoughts on Billy go, and I'm going to burn my last second level spell slot and do it again on Frank.
Okay. You got to do it in a little bit, because it will... The saving throws can only take place every 5 minutes. Otherwise, it'll be an auto-succeed, so I assume that you're aware of that thought. So you're gonna let this ride it out just a little bit.
Okay. When I can, I will do it then.
Okay. We'll keep doing this until then.
Okay.
Where was I? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I alerted the guards and I came back here.
How'd you get the cut?
Bar fight.
Bar fight. Didn't he? What bar?
That would be the Stinking Rat.
What is that?
The place we went with Jensen.
Okay. And this was 2 nights ago?
2 nights ago.
Anybody see you there?
Yeah, the whole bar.
Frank, we've known each other for a while.
You can tell that your spell has no effect on him again.
Oh, God.
Sorry, dude, I'm rolling good for saving throws.
And I'm rolling crap tonight. Well, I mean, anyway. Frank, we've known each other for a while. You know I only want good things for the city.
What do you want from me?
I need your help.
I'm answering your questions. You guys are the one pestering me. Trying to do my job.
Why are you getting so angry?
Because my fucking neck hurts and I'm being pestered by a goddamn elf.
Oh, God.
I knew it.
Roman, you know that Frank doesn't like elves a whole lot?
Racist.
Does Frank know that I'm half-elf? He's human, so he can't really tell.
Yeah, he doesn't quite enjoy your company a whole lot. He knows you're half-elf, that's why he lets you slide. Because he believes that there's still some good in you.
Okay.
Knew it. I knew
And he's told it to your face. He is not a shy man.
I think Frank did it.
I've got...
Yeah, I don't really know.
I have nothing. Like, I was going to try and
The work's
heal
gonna
his
die,
neck.
guys.
Does anybody have any healing spells other than me?
No.
I got a potion, I think.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to toss him one of my weak healing potions that only does, I think it's 2 points.
Yeah.
Why are
I'm
we
going to give that to
healing him?
Frank.
Why
Because
are
I
you
take
healing
this,
him?
heal your cut, so you can stop thinking about your damn neck and answer our questions.
Subtle.
I will, thanks. He takes it, he drinks it. You can see the cut close up a little bit. And he pulls the bandage off this time, because it's now scabbed over.
Now then, you have to have seen something else.
No, I didn't see anything.
Are you glad they're gone?
Actually, yes. I am glad the elves are gone.
Frank did it. And you helped him heal.
I mean,
Have you used Detect Thoughts yet, Roman?
I've burned all of my second level
he's-
spell slots, and he succeeded both
Yeah,
times.
I just rolled really well in the saving throws.
And I can't. I could cast it at a higher level, but it doesn't do anything extra. I just burn the higher level spell slot, right?
Can I charm person?
You could try.
I can try. Suck it, Frank.
Forgot your DC 17. It shouldn't be that fucking high, should it?
Why not?
8
He's very
plus
charismatic.
What's your proficiency bonus?
Isn't it 2?
No, it should be higher.
4.
4, so that's 12.
And then my wisdom modifier is 3.
Okay, so it should be 15, not 17.
Oh, okay.
I need to fix that.
Can I?
Your spell has no effects.
What a...
I rolled a 17.
See you next Thursday.
Damn it! You spoke before I could because I was trying to think. I was gonna ask if I could use cutting words.
To reduce his saving throw?
Yeah.
What would you say to him?
Oh, I basically what I just said to him. Answer here. Heal your damn neck. Answer our questions.
Okay. I will re-roll it because that's what you wanted to do.
Okay.
Fuck!
7.
Okay.
What does that do?
He has
I
to
wanna
take
let you guys
7
know.
off of his saving throw.
I rolled one of these bad boys.
Holy
20,
shit.
So it has no effects.
Oh,
This guy's gonna die.
Chris, I hate you.
I know you do. I know you do so much. It's already it's not even one of my lucky dice. It's one of my crap dice.
Alright, what do we got?
Getting promoted. Is there anything else? Half breeds.
Ooh, okay.
I'd like to...
I'm very good with my swords.
I'd like to... And this is going to be very unlike the Mordos that you usually see, but I'm just getting so angry. And I'm just going to grab him by the scruff of the neck, and I'm just going to like be right in his face. My horn is like touching his like forehead.
What kind of horns do you have? Are they like this?
They're
Are they
pretty like they're
horns?
short. They're
Okay.
smaller.
They're sharp.
Okay.
They're small. Like they're short.
Okay.
Oh, you got small horns.
Yeah. don't say it out loud.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say you're gonna tell us what we need to know, or that neck is gonna be a whole lot sore, so to speak.
Okay.
Um,
Can I
can I roll a-
piggyback off?
I would like
Intimidation?
to assist
Okay.
here.
I was gonna say.
With Phantasmal Force.
What the fuck?
That
Um,
sounds fun.
and it's second level, but I'm gonna burn a third level slot for it.
An illusion. Okay.
Basically, Mordos is holding this guy up by the scruff of his neck. I don't know how strong Mordos is, but I'm going to make Frank think that Mordos has now grown taller and is holding him off of the floor.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna use
And, like
thaumaturgy
flaming
and
eyes
blow.
and
Okay.
yeah, like
I need an
Yeah.
intimidation check from you, Mordos.
and Frank has to make a DC 16 intelligence save.
Wow, he got a 6.
So
On-
I was
on the
gonna
die,
assist Mordos, but I think he got
You can
this.
see him visibly sweating at this point. Put me down, demon.
We're not in here.
Not till you tell me what I need to know,
We
and you
just arrest
you better tell me quick.
You really want to pick a fight with the guard of a metropolis city?
I think that you had something to do with this, and I think
Those are some real big fighting words.
well,
If you guys look over at Billy, he looks legit worried.
old Billy Freckleface.
Can Barry do an intimidation towards Billy? Or
I mean, yeah?
Or should I do it towards the guy that
That's up to you, man.
Mordos is holding up? Billy doesn't look like he's gonna interfere, right?
No,
But he could run
looks
off and find
scared.
somebody fast.
Okay.
He looks scared like somebody's gonna get hurt.
Oh God.
I think Barry at seeing Mordos would do an intimidation towards.
Barry immediately runs to Mordos' side.
Yeah.
And gets on his hind legs and up in Frank's face. Roll an intimidation check with advantage. Cool, 16. Frank is now, you can see that he's worried, but he's trying to seem calm and collected. Put me down, devil.
I'm just gonna look at him like right in the eyes for about 5 more seconds, and then I'm gonna slowly just lower him down.
He brushes his armor off. Make a perception check, Mordos.
Boom.
Okay, you can definitely tell that this armor's brand new.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I have work to do. And he walks off. Billy gives out a sigh of relief. Oh, I thought that was going to be bad.
Fuck. I'm just gonna look over at Billy, and I'm just gonna say, "Do you know anything?"
I really don't. He went to the gutter, like into the sewer system to go look the other night, but I mean, I don't know.
He went into the sewers.
Yeah,
We forgot to show him
he
that
went in
night.
last night, and he
That's
didn't-
what I was
He
gonna
didn't
do
look
next.
happy when he came out.
Okay, I'm just
Look
gonna walk.
happy.
No,
I'm gonna
he
wa-
didn't. He looked mad, and then he berated me for not doing my job. But I was staying here the whole time.
It's Frank, guys.
I have some gold on me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Billy, and like he's gonna think I'm like gonna do the same to him, but then I'm just gonna like, thanks a lot, Billy, and I'm just gonna have a gold coin in my hand and shake his hand.
He drops it. I can't take bribes.
It's not a bribe.
I'm a good
it's
guy.
not a bribe. It's a thank you, and I'm leaving.
He's-
I'm not asking anything of you.
He will
How
not pick it
far
up.
away is Frank?
Frank is about maybe at this point 50 feet away.
Okay,
wanna-
where's the knife?
In someone's pocket, I guess.
Who has it?
Probably Mordos, I would think.
Yeah,
Roman, Mordos.
Yeah, I'll have given it back to Mordos. That's fine.
I got
Mordos, give
roll
me
it.
the knife.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell towards Frank and be like, "You forgot something."
He looks
And
back.
just hold up the knife.
He looks back as he's walking away. Make a perception check at disadvantage, Knox. Wow, fuck me, dude. You see his eyes widen and his speed increases.
He's running away.
He's not running. He's just walking faster.
We need to follow him.
Okay, I'm gonna go run him down and tackle him.
Okay.
How fast are you?
How fast are you?
30, I think.
I'm at 35.
Why do we? Okay.
He sees you charging and he bolts. He just runs.
How fast is he?
He's 35.
Oh God.
I'm gonna.
Well, then I'll.
Yeah,
Since he's running away, he
we're-
just like condemned himself, and I'm gonna chase after him as well.
I think we're all chasing after him. I'm
so-
stowing the
Yeah.
knife
There
into
were
Wait, how
two
fast is
people.
Barry?
He was 45 feet around. With
Yeah.
a standard move action. If anyone, Barry and Mordos can catch up to him.
Oh yeah.
On
Can
foot.
Barry and I just like run up and just like do a 10.
Right, Barry. Right, Barry.
I think Barry's like 5 feet faster than you are.
I'm
I'm
45.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
you guys move head to head.
Can I ride Barry?
You can make a.
Oh,
I need you
crap.
to make a animal handling check.
Oh.
You try and jump on and you just can't get a good
Can I
grab.
re-roll with my? Never mind. I don't have it.
So he bolts, and so does Mordos. You guys are kind of left in the dust by how fast they're moving.
I'm gonna hesitate. For a second.
Yeah.
Yell back over my shoulder. Billy, summon the judges.
I'll try. You can see him pull out a stone, and he just talks into it. And then
And then I'm gonna chase. Like, I'm not gonna wait to see what happens with him. I just want him to do that, and I'm gonna
Okay.
go chase.
You all run towards him.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you all are bolting.
I'm gonna tackle him if I
Mordos, go
can.
ahead and make an attack roll.
With what? Quarterstaff?
Just do a dex check.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let me actually do an oppose, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, you're able to tackle him. You
Awesome.
run up, and using your monk training, you're able to do like a dive into his legs and knock him down. And Barry follows suit, except he lands on him. Make an acrobatics check to see if you can roll out of the way. Yeah, you're fine. You know what's coming, and you just like roll on it. You barrel roll out of the way. You see this. You see fucking Frank onto this bear, just like grabbing onto dust, and you hear him say some words that you can understand in Infernal.
Ooh, I can understand him too. Am I close enough to hear?
You will be next turn, probably after he says it.
Can Barry do an intimidation?
Well, I want to hear what he says.
He uses action to be on him.
Okay.
This is on Frank's turn. Lord Vecna, guide me! And he sinks into the ground, leaving all of his equipment.
I told you it was him.
Okay. Well, we just found.
Are we in the city center?
You are pretty much in the city center. A crowd of people just saw this happen, and their mouths are agape.
He left
Out
all his
comes
equipment
Brennan.
and clothes and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, clothes, everything he had on him. He just basically evaporated into shadow.
Told you Frank was a jerk face.
Brennan comes running out at top speed, his sword drawn and his shield up. What did I miss? Where is he?
We found the murderer.
He just sank through the floor.
Puts his shield away.
Are we there now? Or are we just
Yeah,
coming up?
you guys catch up. Brennan,
Did we see the whole?
you saw this happen. You just couldn't reach him in time. He seems to pull some residue off the ground. Call the judges. Somebody call the judges!
I've already had Billy summon them.
He summoned me. He didn't know what to do.
Of course.
Billy.
He picks up all the equipment that was in there, and he sort of carries it to the stocks where he meets the judges. And he says, "My lieges." He drops all the equipment on the ground. "I think we found ample evidence to free this orc from
Can
his
I
bondage."
kind of? Can I like?
He walks with you all to show that this was not him. He did not do this. This was your guys' thought and your guys' process.
Can I present the knife to the judges?
You can. You can present the dagger to the judges.
Okay.
The person up front is Griffin.
Griffin?
This very large hulk of a man wearing what appears to be an eagle's head, and he's holding a large halberd.
I'm just gonna like non-threateningly like walk up and like present the dagger.
He grabs it.
Magister Jarian has identified this as the murder weapon.
We heard. Now then, what other evidence do you have that this was in fact Franklin of Roses?
Well, we think it was a racial crime, and he is obviously he made it very known that he disliked elves and all
What
of
proof do you
kind.
have of this?
We have a note. Don't we have some scrawl, some writing?
Billy pipes up out of the crowd. He actually really hates elves in particular. They killed his wife during the wars, so he really hates them.
Thank you, Billy.
Thanks, Billy.
course.
Don't we have that?
The
William,
kid
thank
is
you.
incapable of lying, by the way. I don't
This
know
is
if you know
true.
him.
This is true. He's an honest man. That's why he's rising the ranks so quickly for a boy his age.
Didn't we have in writing though, like all that hate?
You also have all the manifests of
Yeah.
elf hate that you can present.
Yeah.
You present those, and the Griffin will read through these. I see. He hands this off to Wolf. Wolf, does it check out? Wolf just nods his head in agreement. I see. Do you
When
have any-
when we approached Frank, he was bleeding from a wound in his neck. We think the Silverfoots fought back. We found a trail of blood leading from their house to the sewers,
I see.
where we found the knife,
Tell me,
and it was not orc blood.
did you find anything else out in the sewers?
No, just the knife.
Not that we know of, no.
I see. And Orc, Grawl, can you attest to what they say? He just looks down at the ground and goes, "I can, my lord." Very well. Free this man. He has done no crime. The tortoise will open the stalks and sort of pat him down, and Sparrow will actually lay a hand on him, and you can sense an evocation spell of healing coursing through his body, mending what fatigue he was suffered. You should be good
Sparrow
enough.
does this?
Sparrow, yeah. You could definitely tell that the judges are not all just warriors. That they all have some prowess of the arcane arts themselves. It seems that, and he says this in a booming voice, Franklin of Roses has condemned himself in the eyes of the law. If there are any of you who will lie with him, step forward and seek your judgment.
I would like to see if anyone shifts uncomfortably to the point that I think they might be involved.
People, the general populace will look around, and a handful of guards step forward.
Oh shit.
We didn't know he was with the cult, my lords. You shall suffer his same fate. And then he motions over to a very bulky cloaked man in the sidelines. He pulls over a hood, and you can see that it's a half-orc in robes with a staff with a skull on it. And Griffin says, Karak, let them seek punishment. And he turns, and all the judges turn around and walk off. And Karak weeps. I'm sorry, boys. This is our law. Any alignment with that of a cult of necromancy is death. May your gods bless you in the next world. He raises his hand, and they all catch flame, and they are incinerated.
Holy shit.
He
So how
wipes
many
away
people
his
died?
tears, and he grabs some of the ashes from each person, and he wipes them on his face in what appears to be a tribal ritual. Grumsh, guide these men. They knew not what they did. And he turns and he walks away. And the crowd disperses, leaving behind 8 piles of ash. Their equipment burned to nothingness. Every trace of them blowing away with the wind.
Shit.
You actually see a very large man in what appears to be leather armor mixed with pieces of wood where you would see steel. He's wearing a gigantic elk head as opposed to an actual helmet. He's wielding a mighty spear. And he sort of bends down to your level, Roman, which is a feat because this man is over 12 feet tall. And he speaks in a soft voice. Roman, take your people to the spire. The judges and I wish to reward you. And he walks off.
I will motion to my friends and say, come with me. Let's go. And I'll just follow the judges.
As you try and follow the judges, you notice that they are seeming to fade off. They're only about 10 feet ahead of you, but they seem to disappear. You can definitely tell that they have some sort of phase magic among them.
I want that trick too.
You're in the wrong line of work.
Apparently.
The orc will actually grab you all before you go. He goes, please, I must thank you. You've saved my life today. When you're done with the judges, please visit me in my home. I have much repair to do, and I do have a gift for you. It might not be much, but it is something.
That will not be necessary, Grawl.
No, it is a duty to my family. I must gift you with something.
So, the crowd that's gathered, is it still there?
No, they've dispersed. Once the people were punished, they left.
Okay.
As appears to be a type of ritual done by the judges.
Okay. Yeah, Grawl,
Let's
that...
try to spiral. And then go to Groll.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell him that isn't necessary. He doesn't need to reward us.
You can see in his eyes of tenacity. No, you must accept it. Please, visit my home.
When our business with the judges is finished, we'll come see you.
Thank you. And he walks off back to his home. You all find yourselves in front of this ivory spire. Its architecture is like nothing you've ever seen before, and it alarms you almost. It seems too pure. You don't have to make arcana checks to know that this is radiating magic. It's not meant to preserve it, it's meant to keep people within it. And you can tell that this is what held the judges in and what's sort of holding them back when they did all their actions around the city. As you enter, you feel refreshed. Any spell slots that you've lost have been regained, and you feel like you've just slept for the best 8 hours you've ever received.
Nice.
So this is like immediate long rest.
Yes. As
Awesome.
you pass through the archway, you can see a line of green runes aligning it. In there, you can see Sparrow in her full armor, waiting for you. Oh, good. You've made it. Perfect. So, here's the thing. Wolf wanted to reward you, so he'll be down shortly. I just want to make sure that you're not left not knowing what's going on. You'll be receiving a reward directly from the judges, and it's all we're going to give you. Does that sound fair? You've done the city a great service, and I'm sure that Orc-man.
Works for me.
If you'll excuse me, I have work to do. And she seems to fly up this spiraling staircase. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a person, a humanoid, come out of the shadows, and it almost startles you how silent he was. And he is not wearing any type of helmet or anything. Hello.
Hey, how are you? Wolf.
We've met before.
We have?
Yes.
Yes,
I wish it had been under better circumstances.
of course. Roman, you must know I wish you no ill will. It's just bad circumstances.
I understand. It seems that you and your associates picked the perfect time to re-engage with your people.
We figured this was important enough, and we had our thoughts. Please, sit. And he motions you over to, like, a couch and a table. Now then, I'm sure you'll be wondering what your reward is. We don't reward great service for nothing. Here are 3 pouches of gold, each containing 2,000 gold pieces. I'm sure you'll find that monetary gain satisfactory.
Yeah.
Based on the pure, shocking amount of evidence you've given us, we wish to give you a reward we don't often offer to anyone. We are allowing you a free pass of a magic item, crafted by the Magisters. One and only one. Decide amongst yourselves what it is, what you wish its properties to be.
Also, not one each.
No, just
Okay.
one. We will have a Magister focus his power into it. It will be pure magic. It is raw and untamable. It'll be a powerful item. Choose wisely.
Can we have a little bit of time to think about it?
You have as much time as you want. It's a free pass.
Just whenever we want it, we can
Yes.
come and get it.
But
Or
you have to
okay.
let us know what it is, what it does, and we'll tell you how long it'll be. Magic isn't instantaneous, especially something of this caliber.
All right. Well, thank you.
I have another request. This comes down from Griffin himself. He wants you to investigate this cult some more. You've had some tanglings with Sylvari already.
Mm-hmm.
The Magisters attempted to siphon off her power, but as you can see, that doesn't work out so well.
Yeah, she's incredibly powerful.
Oh, I know. She's skilled with a blade, too. Watch out for that.
What do you want us to investigate?
Anything
Or
you
where
can.
do you want us to start?
Well, that's what we don't know. We're hoping you could sort of head this investigation.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
can have as much help from us as you need, but we only know so much about this cult. It's still very fresh.
We
My
can
only
do that.
suggestion is talk to the underbelly. They know. They know more than they let off.
We can do that.
Just be careful
Sure.
down there. There's a reason why Griffin asked you what you found. He knows you lied to him.
We didn't find anything other than the knife.
Don't shit me, Roman.
I'm not.
I don't think he understands.
He gets up in your face and he says, I know what you found.
Oh, did you mean someone? Because we found someone.
Yeah.
Misunderstanding there.
Let's just say, and he looks up the stairs and you see his ears twitch. Let's just say there are certain parties in the Undercroft that don't like dealing with us. It's a mutual gain.
Weird. You guys are so nice.
I understand how politics work.
I'm standing there awkwardly, just smiling.
Nox,
Yeah.
you've been given a rite of passage from them.
Okay.
Don't squander it.
Well, they messed it up for me. Do you get any advice?
They didn't. You did.
They followed me.
You gotta let us know. You gotta communicate. We'll help you. We'll always help you. But you gotta let us know what's going on.
I don't think they want you down there.
Listen,
Well, duly noted.
I'll give you a hint about your
Okay.
task.
Okay.
The man you seek is not a human.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a creature?
He said that to Nox, just staring directly at you.
Oh, okay.
Is he?
As for the
undead?
cults, your best chance is the Undercroft.
Okay.
Well, we'll
Ask
start there
around.
then. Is there any way for us to communicate other than us coming back here?
No. There's a wall around the tower. We can't communicate with anyone outside.
Okay, so I have a question. I'm sorry to break everything that you're going for. This spire is not where we've been going this whole time
No.
for like Brennan's office and all that.
Nope. Brennan's office is in the Imperial District. The spire is north.
I thought
it's
all of
it's
this
the
was in this one.
farthest north you could be.
No.
It is completely locked down to anybody. You guys have been given special passage. You're the first people in a long time to come in that wasn't Brennan.
Okay. Sorry.
Well then.
Okay.
I would
Yes.
investigate this assassination attempt. Maybe there's more to this Magister Cull.
Could he still be alive? Somewhere?
I don't trust wizardry at all. I'm a huntsman. I deal in absolutes.
I understand that. But you know that
It's
travel
not-
between the planes is possible.
It's possible, but I can't guarantee what it is. So,
Okay.
it's up to you guys now.
Okay. Well, we'll investigate the underbelly and report
Thank
what we
you.
find. Cheers. Thanks for the gold, and we'll tell you about the magic item.
No problem. Till next time, boys and lady. And you see him sort of slink back off into the shadows, and he disappears. This is the same technique you saw in the Undercroft. You could definitely tell that he knows exactly where you were and exactly what you saw.
I imagine just like a light turning on. He's still just in the corner, like.
If you go towards there, you can tell that there's nothing there. It's just a shadow.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I figured he was cooler than that. Okay. Well, cool.
All right, and that's where we're gonna end it for the night. You guys completed it! Oh my god! You guys solved my
Sweet.
murder mystery.
That was. Whew, we fought for it. that's
Yeah,
for sure.
dude.
Yeah.
You guys
I
level
think
up.
you said it was a shocking amount of evidence. I felt like we had nothing.
But
Yeah,
you guys
it's like-
had a lot. You had the murder weapon. You had you had a good suspect who didn't have a good alibi. You guys found out that the orc blood was really important. If no one passed that investigation check, that would have fucked you up entirely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys would have had no idea. You guys found his journal, which was important to show that he wasn't a racist. You guys found out that Captain Narwhal wasn't in town, which was your second guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys did a good job.
Thanks, man.
You guys will
Thanks
level
for
up.
ruining it.
You guys will level up.
Woo!
Glib's gonna level up from all the sweet crafting he's gonna be doing.
Ooh.
So yeah, you guys are gonna hit level 10, and you guys will be hot on the trails of the cult hopefully pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So what experience? Like, what are we at now?
Just put it as level 10
Okay.
under your character tab.
Level 10 starts at 85,000.
Yeah, there you go.
I just changed it, and so it automatically upped it.
And then, as for any stuff in between the sessions, because you guys will have a couple of days of downtime to do whatever, we're gonna have a filler episode next week, so I can have some time to actually plan in the arc.
That's good, because Roman needs to do some shopping.
Roman's gotta do some shopping. But
And
you guys
I
will
have
also
to fix
have a free
things.
pass on a magic item, limitless. With
I haven't thought about that, but my companions might not.
yeah, you guys have to decide collectively what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It could be a weapon, it could be a piece of armor, it could be something else.
And I have to fix things that you guys ruined.
Yeah, so there'll be a lot of stuff, hopefully some character development, and I hope that the rest of you will join me next time. Will join us next time on Weighted Dice. I want to thank Ted, Roman, Ava, Glib's little gnome buddy. Do you guys want to pitch anything over the next week? You guys working on any big projects?
I think Extra Life with John on Weighted Dice is gonna be starting up soon. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think it's gonna be early September. So
Okay, cool.
I'll ask him and
Yeah,
we'll
dude.
kind of get some info out
Guys,
there.
go follow twitch.tv/shelledgames if you don't already. And that's a good place to check up on our old buddy John, who may or may not be making some guest appearances here in the future. Nox, you working on anything new?
Just doing some streaming on the Twitch channel.
What are you
Doing
streaming
some
nowadays?
Hearthstone and some. I'm probably gonna start some World of Warcraft soon. Leveling
Beautiful.
a new character. So.
Beautiful. Roman, you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm mostly
any
on
writing?
Twitter. If you want to find me, I am at Romeo Kilo 125 on pick a social network. Everything except Facebook, I have the same username. So
Perfect.
find me. That includes Snapchat, which I think I'm gonna probably start doing a little bit more. I had some fun with that this weekend.
Food science.
This week, food science.
He had the struggle.
Guys, you guys can always
the
follow.
struggle is real.
You guys can always follow our various Twitch pages if you want to follow up with us. Know where we're at. You guys can follow us back here this Sunday at about 1 o'clock PDT. I'm planning on starting up our one shot, which I'll be DMing, and we'll have a plethora of people joining us there. That'll be fun. That'll be in the same
be there
world.
too.
Roman will be here too. It'll be the same world,
Not Roman.
different place.
Roman will not be there,
Well,
but I will be there.
Romeo will be here, playing a different character this time, which will be interesting. And then over the next week, I'm going to try and get some more streams in. We're going to be doing some.
I think I dropped.
We're going to be doing some more
Vermintide.
stuff, definitely with Ted. Ted and some friends.
Yeah.
Probably going to do some more Vermintide. Probably get a full group. Don't go in there. And I'm going to work on doing some more stuff in the future. And we have next month a one-shot hosted by my sister who will be DMing. And I'll be playing in that with her husband. And we need 2 players. I want to get people who have not played yet. So if you guys want, tweet at me at _Galestrom. Send me a tweet or a DM. If you want to be in, I'll be grabbing a list of people that I think will be a good fit. I want to get people who are a little bit more mature, people who I know have been online before, on whether you played a game with me, whether we've shot the shit. Let me know, and we can try and get you in there. You can also grab all of our past episodes on YouTube, which is youtube.com/Galestrom Games. Takes us back to our YouTube page. Post a link in chat there. Fucking what else? If you want to follow more shit,
It's already a lot.
you can follow me on Instagram, which is the Galestrom. You can follow me on Snapchat, Galestrom. I don't have a Facebook page yet, because fuck that noise. It's a lot of work. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Guys, again, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all our lovely players tonight. Also,
no worries.
Ava, I want to say you get inspiration for remembering the fucking thieves stuff.
Good
and
job.
we'll be doing more stuff there. And then
You hit it horribly. Also.
you hit it horribly, but remembering it and realizing what you did is good enough for me.
And recognizing the cult symbol, because I didn't have
Recognizing
that
the
at
cult
all.
symbol was also
I
important.
pay attention sometimes.
It was very important.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for us for this week's Weighted Dice. We'll see you next time. Roll poorly.
Ah.